Hello, everybody. How are you? How are you? And how are you? How are you doing today? This is part 2 of Mr. Nature Nut. He just can't get right. He just can't get right. Nature Nut just can't get right. He can't get right. Let's find out about this bond. He just can't get right. This is Nature Nut for you. This is Alijo Bishop. This is Alijo Bishop for you. He just can't get right. But we're going to wait for some of y'all to get in this room. And then we're going to start the show. And if you're watching the replay, you can just skip past this and get straight to the show. Yes, you can. You just can't get right. He can't get right. No, don't you know no good? He's a no good. He's a don't you know no good. Yes. He's a don't you know no good. And don't forget to hit that like on your way in. If you're a Bush baby, still hit that like. If you're a Bush baby, let's get these likes up. Hey, Tommy, peace, my brother. Peace. Peace. Hey, Martin. How are you? Peace to you too. That like, be nice, hit the like, take this time out, greet each other. Hey Spice, what's up, baby? How's you doing? How are ya? All right, we're going to start this show. We have to go back down memory lane because we're trying to see why was this bond date denied? Why was it denied? Let's finish checking this stuff out. Let's go.
Order in the court. Order in the court. You already know we're gonna eat these niggas. They all ours.
Hey, Sincere, baby. What's up, my love? What's up, Marquise? What's up, bro?
Nothing can happen to me. You do that, man.
Yeah, nothing can happen to you.
What? I'm talking about. You said you think it happened to us? Think what happened? No, that's your pussy. Oh man, it's the Anunnaki. They taking over. The Anunnaki is taking over, y'all. What y'all came up here for? Give me a round.
Hey, Monet.
You got a battery? Okay, you good. Y'all can let me go. Yeah. You good?
Yeah.
What happened? You alright?
No.
Hey, stay
Oh, you
woke.
running?
No, I thought you said y'all was good. You didn't say that just now?
Yeah, y'all good. You look like you nervous. You good?
Yeah, I'm good. Yeah.
You nervous about what?
Making sure you
Do I make you nervous?
Sometimes, yeah.
Why? You think I'm gonna do something?
No, God. It's like,
No, you think I'm gonna lose my mind and kill one of y'all, something like that?
no, absolutely.
Bro, I would never hurt one of y'all, bro.
Never.
I have thoughts like that, though, bro. But I have control over my demons, bro. I have violent thoughts, bro.
Like, really keep his anger in control on some shit. Like, he's quick tempered. And honestly, he abuses fucking women. I said it, nigga. He abuses women. Honestly.
That's crazy. So did you ever think, okay, how do you reconcile the fact that this man is so spiritual, but also that he abuses women?
That's something I have to grapple myself within my mind. How the fuck, you know what I mean? I still don't know. I can't even answer that properly. Like, I don't even know how to feel about that shit. That's just like how, just like, because both parts of him are genuine, the negative and the positive. So it's like the positive shit, he's actually genuinely trying to like help people, and then he's actually genuinely a fucked up person and doesn't realize it.
Is he not willing to work on himself? Because that's part of the spiritual journey.
I'll say this, and most people not gonna agree with me. No, most people aren't gonna agree with me when I say this, but like, and it is what it is. But also, real shit, I have time to like think about everything that happened now, because I'm not focused on this is coming from me. You know what I mean? Like, nigga, I was there for 4 years. Like, I was there for 4 years of my life, and although like I was there, I was focused on a lot of shit. You know what I mean? I was focused on so many other things, like I said, like producing the videos, producing music, producing my own music, making sure things are straightened up. Because a lot of people like a lot in one small space. Like, gotta keep things organized. Like, even when we move and shit like that, we gotta keep. I wasn't focused on the negative shit. You get what I'm saying? Like, so now I have time to think. People are gonna say I switched up, but honestly, I'm just getting more clear-headed. Like, even in the tropics, like, even though I was in an isolated environment and I was living more healthy, I was focused on other things at the same time. So like, it was a positive vibe there and a negative vibe there at the same time. Like, present at all time. It was like, I don't know, I guess I became accustomed to it. So like, now that I'm not there and I'm like reprogramming my mind on some shit, being on my own time, I'm realizing how fucked up it was. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If that makes sense. So it's like, this shit crazy. Like, so to answer your question, it's like, I don't even know how to feel about that shit. Like, I don't even know how to feel about that shit.
I'm a different kind of nigga, bro. I never met a nigga like me. Sometimes I feel alone.
Yes, and my likes feel alone. My likes feel terrible. We have 35 people in here and 8 likes. Can we get these likes up? Let's move these likes up so we can move forward. My bush babies, you gotta hit the like. Can we get these likes up? 35 people in here and 9 likes. The likes should be half of the people, if not close to the people that's in here. So if you hit it now, you ain't got to worry about later. Can we please get these likes up? Be nice when you come on in. Be nice and hit the like. We need 3 likes. Can we get a couple of more likes up in here? 3 more likes. We need 3. 3 bush babies. Come on, my bush babies. Come on, my 2 more. No, we need 3 more. Can we get 3 likes, my bush babies? 3 more likes. We would like to move forward. We need to get these likes up. Nobody will not know it's you. Let's hit these likes. They're not moving. The likes are not moving. I would like to go proceed with this show, but you guys got to help us with the show. Thank you for that person. Now, can we get 2 more likes? We only need 2 more likes to proceed. We need 2 nice people in here to say F it. Let me just hit this like so we can move forward. We only need 2 people to do that. We just need 2 more people. Just one more. Whoever that one was, thank you so much. Now we just need 1 more nice person. Just 1 more nice person to hit the like. There we go. Thank you so much. I appreciate you to the fullest. Whoever did that, thank you. And if you are new to the channel, take this time out and hit that subscribe. Don't hit that subscribe. Let's go.
I can see why. Bro, I'm scared of myself. Like, dead ass.
I know you not. You know what I mean? I already know. All the birds. First place. I got a piece of chain real quick.
Notice where my woman are at. Notice where I'm at, and notice where my woman is at.
Are we the real woman? It's like,
I'm trying to figure out where my woman at. Oh, okay. Oh, they caught the signal.
Yeah, I think that's what it is.
I'm trying to figure out where my hoe's at. Because what's a pimp without his hoe, and what's a hoe without her pimp? And I'm really trying to peep the scene and see what. I'm trying to count the 6 and 9 to see what my hoes is at.
Every woman that I deal with directly is my possession. And that's just the way it is by nature.
I mean,
Matter of fact, if they make another child, I would want to kill it because I want my genes to survive. So it's all survival of the fittest. It's just nature. And so the male's nature is to be territorial about what is his. And anything that is competition in his area, a lion will kill the other cubs.
Did you guys hear that?
His genes can proceed. You know what I'm saying? So you have to understand the male's nature is to be territorial. So there has to be what's mine is mine. That's my woman. She don't get to be with another man. It's mine.
So are you still territorial over her?
Absolutely. She will always be mine.
Okay.
She is just sick with generational curses. She's out there being a devil, a demon. She's possessed with a demon. And it is what it is. She has to go find out the hard way, but she will always be mine.
So you just completely just...
No other men, no other men. Only men that I deal with have their own lives.
Oh, that's what I'm saying. So you have
No.
that
Eliana is my wife.
I get that.
I'm not building with a man she deals with, period.
Are you not building with men now?
I'm building with men now.
Okay. That's all I want to make sure that
I'm building with men now that don't even know I'm building with them. We haven't met physically.
This government has been the only family I've ever had. Thank you. Thank you for making sure I had a home. Thank you for feeding me. Even if it was the worst food, thank you for the food stamps. Thank you. Thank you for the opportunity that you gave me here to make something of myself, whether I wanted to see it or not. Thank you for making it hard for me so that I can be a man and become the king that I know that I am. Thank you for the obstacles. That's what made me strong. I want to take a moment right now for all the niggas in the hood, niggas behind bars. And I want to say, Thank you to the U.S. government for the law and the order and all that you're teaching us and trying to teach us. We appreciate you. I never thought I'd be saying this shit, but I really wanted to wake up, and I did. I'm all the way the fuck woke up. And it brought me right back here to understand that I was my own enemy the whole time. There was no enemy. It was me the whole time. There was no government against me. There was nothing against me but me. Matter of fact, the government was helping me the whole time. Thank you, United States of America government. Thank you for taking care of us and trying to help us. I finally see that it's all good. Thank you. I'm thankful. I'm grateful for all that's helped me. I notice you and acknowledge what you're doing for us. If nobody does in this whole world, I get it. I figured it out. There is no enemy. We're doing this shit to ourselves. I am not a victim. I take responsibility for putting myself in this mess. I was ignorant. I disobeyed the laws of the universe. And now I rise and understanding why I should have never did that.
Just lying
I
yourself.
speak for all my people.
Hey, Miss Leo.
I speak for
Hey,
the black
Avery.
man, my whole race. We apologize to you, Father Ra. And we are ready to serve you again. Period. Of course it's lagging. Of course it's lagging. Of course. But this is divine order. This is divine order. They know I'm the king of this world, this king of this planet. They know I'm the king. I am the true king. They know it. Eligio Bishop. Archbishop. 3. Mr. 3. Mr. Me. I love myself. I know myself. I know that you're watching me even when this camera's not on. Because I talk to my phones all the time. Because I know they're watching me. See, this is a game, y'all. I put this game like this myself. These people all work for me. I went to sleep. And now I'm waking back to what I am. I am God.
We graduate niggerism, nigga. We graduated thug life. We past thugs, nigga. We're gods. We're past men. We're gods. We cannot stoop past a nigga stage and talk to these faggots. You can't talk to these bitch-made niggas, man. You can't, man, because they bitch-made niggas. Because only bitch-made niggas is paying attention to another nigga online when there's all these bitches out here with ass everywhere. Ass everywhere, my nigga. Ass just flapping everywhere, and you paying attention to a nigga online. Come on, man. Have you been on Instagram? There's so much ass and tail out here, and you paying attention to me, nigga. Fuck is you watching me? Right. Come on, man. There's so much pussy out here, man. Fuck out of my face, nigga. Where the bitches at? Where the woman at? I wanna fuck something. I don't wanna talk to no nigga on the phone all day, nigga. There's some money so some bitches will want you, so a woman will want you. Arguing with me for. Fuck out of here, man. And that's just talking to you from that nigga level. From that nigga level. You know what I'm saying? Like when I was in the streets, like nobody wanna come on, man. What's up, man? Let's get this money so we can get women, so we can build, you know what I'm saying? And have, you know, look, I wanna fuck as many women as I can. Nigga, what the fuck is you talking about? You sitting on there arguing, nigga. Come on, man.
Real niggas in the streets don't understand why would God act like that. Right.
Yeah, nobody wanna sit here and argue with no niggas. What we talking about? I don't understand why a nigga would put a whole bunch of stuff about a nigga's life on his page. That's weird. That's some weird shit. I want you to think about that for a minute. Contemplate on that for a minute. Nigga, why would I put a whole bunch of shit about another nigga on my page? Do an interview, nigga trying to stay alive. Yo, the nigga got some attention. And nigga, look, the nigga weak, man, he got some attention off of us, and now he trying to keep that flame going, like trying to find everything he can find. This nigga going hard trying to stay alive on my. Bro, listen, let me tell you something, bro. World news. Go be great, man. Find something that you good at and put your energy into that, man. Don't hate on another nigga for a living, my nigga. That shit weak, you feel me? Alright, and after that, I'm gonna say this. Somebody said we be begging. Listen, all the corporations that you have, you talking about grown men. No, first of all, we ain't begging. I don't even beg. I don't ask for shit. You ain't I don't even ask for nothing. You ain't never hear me ask for nothing, man. I don't even ask when I pray. When I pray, I demand what I want. I never ask for nothing. Get that straight. Hold up. Told you we asking for donations. Yo, run me that. You feel me? Like, that's like, yo, send us a donation. That's not begging, nigga. That's not begging. I never got into begging God or got on my knees and told, like, God, can you give me this? Nah, man. I demand that shit. You feel me? I demand it from the universe. I demand it. I demand that shit. And I'm trying to show. So it's a difference. I gotta speed back, hold up, pump your brakes, rewind that. You know what I mean? You gotta understand. Listen, we not begging for nothing. We manifesting. You feel me? It's a difference. Your world is ruled by thought. And the white woman, when you see them white women come over here and start supporting us with locks in their hair looking all beautiful, then that's when you're going to be like, oh, they got white women. Since you was over there hating the whole time, you couldn't have had your ass over here supporting us and everything. But you motherfuckers sat over there and hate on us, man. You feel me? Wait till you see the white woman come here supporting the nation. And you gonna be mad as fuck. Be mad, bitch. You was sitting over there hating on me, watching and being entertained the whole time. Well, you could have took that check and came and motherfucking helped me out. Nah, you take it. Shut up. I don't hear nothing.
There is no need to be worried about us. We are good. We are God. You got things to take care of. You know what we're doing. You can come. I mean, women come here with that program. We can heal that. We got that. Women, come. We got that. At the end of the day, we're worried about you. We're not. Don't be worried about us. We're worried about you. You got to make a change. There's a reason why we're getting online and proclaiming the kingdom and putting that message out. Yeah, it's for me to keep you in the kingdom, but at the end of the day, you need the help. I'm already here. I'm already in tune with nature. I'm already going towards the equator every day. I'm living more and more in tune with the truth every day. I'm waking up better and better and better. I'm growing, constantly growing. Y'all niggas is capped. Y'all niggas is capped. Where y'all niggas is at, you can't grow past a certain level. You have to be capped. You have to be controlled. You are capped. You literally need to leave that electromagnetic field altogether.
I know right now you're in isolation in the closet. I know you are, because that's where you went last time. When you tried to escape. When you tried to escape last time and ran and you slept in the park and you stole the phone. But there was no reception because, of course, he doesn't pay the cell phones. You only get to use Wi-Fi. On July 3rd, I was there and I witnessed you try to escape. And I was right there and watched you get slapped the fuck down for trying to escape. I watched it. And I've apologized to you profusely. But as I know that you are under this MK. I know that you're under his evil right now. Okay? And I know that your mind right now is sick. And what really happened to you from that sick man, that demon man, orchestrated a fight, egged you both on, DJ'd the fight, put on evil music to amp you up to go and act like savages and beasts and monsters. Okay? This man isn't just beating their bodies. He has broken Malia's spirit. He has broken her soul. You can see she is completely empty. I speak life into Malia. I speak wholeness into Malia. I speak love into Malia. I speak healing into Malia. Malia, I know you. These women are in hell. They're in hell. They took hits. They were laying on them rocks. They took hits. These ladies need literal medical help and attention. And he will not send them to the hospital. When he knocked her out and held her by a headlock and put her unconscious and body slammed her in a headlock to the ground, she wanted to go to the hospital and he didn't take her. He didn't take her to the hospital. How he gonna take you to the hospital after he just pummeled you down and beat you to a pulp? Why would he do that? I'm telling you right now, for those of you who just left Carbon Nation, you're still scared. Oh, we all know. We know you're still under that MK Ultra, but you have that location. You mad talking about somebody's trying to lock you up, somebody's trying to do this to you. Nobody can do nothing to you. You're doing it to yourself. You're doing things that can allow you to get to where you're going to be going because that's you doing it. And yet you're justifying it that that's a real nigga. All the real niggas are in prison. Well, guess what? Maybe you need to go be with all the real niggas then. If all the real niggas is in jail, all the real niggas is in prison, there's no more real niggas out here. Well, maybe that's why you're attracting prison so much. Because you believe that that's where the real niggas is at. Quote and unquote. So maybe that's why you're attracting it. Maybe you're doing things to consistently do to go to prison. Maybe that's what you are calling to yourself. I don't know. But you're not going to tell me that I'm not going to be able to express what I witnessed.
We need big booty, big vegan girls. Big booty, vegan girls with Chief's mind. Like you said, my mind.
That's a
I'm looking for me. When I'm looking for a woman, I'm looking for me in that woman.
It's more shocking than anything because, again, like I said, she came back.
It's hard because I feel like once she go back, she's gonna die.
Correct.
That's just it.
Wow. Because I don't know how she's going to be able to go back there and get in the same position that she was in physically and think that it's going to go okay at the second time around. I mean,
all this stuff going on.
He literally has been through 3 procedures to even get her to this place. So going back into an environment that tells her, oh, you don't need a doctor, you don't need this and that. Right. How is she going to survive over there?
Right.
You know, that's our issue, is that we're not even trying so much to hold her here. We just do not want her to get into the state that she was when she came here. When she arrived in New Orleans, that was that was really something from a movie, to even see her, to see how weak she was. Like, everything about that was ridiculous. Okay, so then to keep finding out everything that has going on, from the trauma to her body. Like, how do you develop trauma in a place that you said nothing has ever happened to you? You've never been into any car accident. How does the body develop trauma? So it's a lot of things, like I said, that we've seen physically and heard from the doctor that, yeah, that's scary to know that she wants to go to a place like that. She wants to go back in that environment.
Mentally,
not only we are concerned, the doctors, the nurses, and everybody that came in contact with her is concerned about her actually healing and leaving again.
Yeah.
For the doctors and nurses' words.
Ooh,
somebody said he's known for stomping on them people. Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, definitely there's been trauma to her body. So one of the biggest things that I know people, the doctors say certain things, know what to expect. So there's been trauma to her ribs.
We're all in the group. We were all in the other room. And he said to her, get on your knees right fucking now. Like flat on your face. Right? And she gets on her knees and literally puts her head on the ground. Let me make sure this is not about to die. This is important. Right? Which she thought that she was following the right order, like put my head on the ground. He said, no, put your head flat on the fucking ground, right? She put her whole body flat on the ground, right? What he did after that, he kicked her in the stomach. I mean, kicked her in the stomach, like, while she was on the ground like that. This is what you get. Look at you. You hit yourself. Now, tell me, I'm there because he's mine. I gave my energy to him in that moment, and he's my teacher, and that's my role model, father figure. I'm just sitting there like, it's okay. She's a woman. She's acting up right now, and her man is disciplining her. But that's fucking wrong, bro. It's wrong.
You know, her organs is out of place. There's no way your organs would just be out of place. At the weight she was at, I mean, to physically hear what, you know, to see what her body, to look at it, but physically hear what the doctor was talking about, her organs being displaced because of trauma-related issues. What trauma have you gone through over there other than someone putting their hands on you? Because I've never seen a car accident where they're like, oh my gosh, she's been in a car accident that could have caused any kind of trauma. So what happened to your body for the doctor to say, oh, well, yeah, some of this is trauma related. Okay, so what trauma? It can't just happen in your mind. You know, it cannot just happen in your mind. So
not only was he beating her, he let the other women beat her too.
Oh wow!
We believe that. Trust me, I'm not gonna I wouldn't even lie to you and tell you we don't believe that, because we do. We heard the doctor specifically state about the trauma and the placement of her organs. They stated that, you know, some of it looked at trauma related. You know, and when you speak with her or ask her, first thing she tells us, no one has ever done me anything.
Let me just bring some of you guys up to speed if you wasn't watching it. They're talking about Malaya. And that is Malaya, God's sister / they was raised in the same household when Malaya mother went to the pearly gates, right? She went to the pearly gates. So this is when Malaya looked like she was like 5 pounds soaking wet. And this is when she went into the hospital. If she would have waited a couple of more days, it would not be no more Malaya. So they're just discussing her body and what condition she was in when she was in the hospital. So I'm just catching you guys up. So when you hear them talking, they're talking about Malaya when they say Tanisha. Tanisha is Malaya. Tanisha is her birth name. But this is when Nature Boy, and they was showing you, as I thank God they cut that out. But that's some of the stuff that he put on Twitter, you know, all the things, the actual things he used to do to them, and taking it from, he didn't, you know, he just forced it and made them do this and made them do that. They had to take a lot of pain. They had to take a lot of pain, abuse, being beaten up on, and stuff like that. That's why I say to you guys, some of us never experienced that. A majority of us never experienced that, especially women. So, you know, people battle between their victims. They're not victims. They're grown. They're not grown. Just because you grown, is that an excuse for saying, because I'm grown, so I'm going to invite myself to be abused? Because I'm grown, I chose this. Nobody, hey, Sky Blue, nobody chooses to get beat up or whatever. Because the devil don't lure you in like that. The devil lure you with candy. Now, as far as them staying, we don't know why they stayed, because we know they have done plenty of rituals. That's why I say I hope they get this. I hope they really get the help that they need to get. But until they get that help, we can't save them. We cannot save them unless they get the help they want to get, because the only person going to get burnt is us. So as we feeling sorry for them, if they don't get the help, we get screwed. We doing this right here, Sky Blue. We doing Saturday Night Live. That's right. That's right, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. So people, they made a choice. They did not make that choice. But I have to keep reinforcing you guys. I understand you got good hearts and you don't like what happened. Neither do I. This man is a monster. But we have to understand why they act the way they act. And until they do what they have to do, we can't save them. We can't send them money, and we can't do things that we would do with normal people, because they have that venom in them. They still got that snake poison venom in them. And if they bite you, you're going to have that venom in you. Then you're going to be the one crying, oh, I got scared and I got done dirt. No. So be very careful for the people out there. I know you got big hearts and stuff, and a lot of people have big hearts, but you have to understand what's going on. You hear all this stuff that's being done to them. Do you honestly think the next day the minute they leave the cult, or the next day the cult leader is locked up, they are healed? No, they are not healed. All the crying and stuff did not make you healed. They got to get healed for real.
You know, no one has never touched me. So she comes to their defense. Anything you say, she comes to their defense.
Like they'll try to defend them and stuff.
She's still scared. She's still in fear too. Because he definitely, He definitely puts that in their heads about if they leave and all that, and that's why a lot of them don't speak on their experience over there.
You're not doing the work yourself. After 1 year, you should be at a healthy state. You're not. It's not the journey for you, B. People take this journey to get the knowledge, apply the knowledge to themselves, sit with themselves, fight all their demons, heal all their demons, get the answers, see that it works, and then start teaching people that don't have the answers. Teaching their people where they come from. Hey guys, remember this time when we was in this event? This is what you should do about that. You know what's going on in your family. You should be sending knowledge to your social media, sending knowledge. We're trying to help people, my nigga. We're not here to baby you. You're a burden to what we're doing. We're trying to focus on helping humanity. And it's like, okay, you can't help nobody that don't want to help themselves. We can only give you the knowledge. That's all I owe you here. My job is to give y'all the knowledge. You have to apply it to your life. I can't hold your hand. I can't sit here like a baby and make sure that you eat and you think in the right way every day. I can't do that. That's not my job. You're supposed to be a spiritual guru helping black women in Louisiana. In that demographic, the woman that look like you, they're supposed to be watching you and being like, I can do better because Malia did it. Malia left, she knows all this knowledge, she learned the knowledge. You're supposed to be making this journey look like something to be attained, not you're stuck in your demons. You came up here, you don't have the strength to overcome your demons to be a healer.
It's been a year. It's time to go back.
There you go.
Deal with myself.
There you go. There you go.
Don't say at the terminal and be like, now I want to change.
And you got to go to the emergency room. You have to go to the emergency room. But we stupid, you know what I mean? Y'all niggas is stupid. Y'all love that white man. Y'all love to go see what that white man gonna tell you. But it's money in you being sick, stupid. So they go tell you whatever they want to tell you. You believe them, and then you take the medicine, and now the medicine need medicine. You need medicine for your medicine you take, and then you got side effects. And then you got medicine for your medicine, stupid. You feel me? You better be lucky. You when you get 38, you better be counting your fucking blessings. You look this good when you 38, nigga. You understand me? Healthy, nigga. Fuck is you talking about? Pussy. And everything that they subscribe you and the medications, when they subscribe you to medications. So my shit's rolling, right? So we went to the dentist. He subscribed me some medicine. I'm about to take that shit right now too.
Yeah, I grew a lot of fluid around my heart because a lot of emotions I held in. And it grew to the point where my heart pumps too fast, and there's a lot of pain there. And so yeah.
I feel you there.
There's a lot of pain in your heart?
Yeah, it's a lot of pain in that area. Because my heart it's trying to pump past the fluids, but the fluids is in the way. So it's pumping too fast. It's pumping.
I thought they drained the fluid though, Malia.
They did, but I could still feel it. They give me medicine for it, but I still feel it. It's still there, and I try to manage it, but I can still feel it.
So you have to breathe and stuff.
Yeah, I have to watch my breathing.
You're so sensitive. One time I was laying with you, and like just the slightest movement, your heart rate went up, and I was like, wow. Like I was laying with her, and I was like, you're so sensitive to every little movement, every little thing, hypersensitive. And her heart just goes to beating at any little thing. And I'm like, whoa, like you're super. I was like, my body was connected to her body in that way, like to the point I was close enough to feel her vitals. You know what I'm saying? I'm like,
yeah.
Whoa.
I'm the same way.
They had to also my liver. They had to drain abscess just like you out of my liver. They found some what is it? Some things in there too. Like after letting it sit for a while, they found some stuff in there. So it's connected. Everything is connected.
Yeah, your liver
eating regularly.
Your liver represents how
bacteria. They found some bacteria.
So your liver it represents how you process things because it helps you process things and digest things.
Right. So it's my emotions and how I'm processing information.
The way you think about things be all like
my moon and my Mercury, basically.
Be a man.
You misleading them niggas over there, yo.
This be a man.
You misleading them niggas over there.
Be a man, bitch nigga.
They think you the
gotta say
Messiah.
that shit in the dark. Cause you know why? You's a shadow being. You speaking in the shadow. You's a shadow, nigga.
Bro, no
Show
face,
your
no
face.
case.
Show your face.
You talking about
that hoe ass nigga. You's a hoe.
You got homo.
Fuck out of here, nigga. You's a hoe, nigga. She lived her last days happy as shit. And that's the way you go out. She tapped into the highest frequency of this earth plane before she checked out and dipped. And left a whole bunch of white feathers and shit. He was like, oh shit, that's crazy. The white feather mean that she's telling us that she's okay. So she came here to transition. This is crazy. That was smart as fuck. That was smart as fuck, bro. If you think about it. She was wise enough to come to the highest frequency of herself, tap into that, and then leave this plane. So she had her heart was light as a feather. Easy. Crazy. If you really understood life, this shit is dope as fuck. You know what I mean?
Same thing with Mama Dia. Mama Dia came with a 30-year, she came here with a 30-year condition of a heart condition. And she passed away, they put it off on me, and that the devil tried to plague my mom with guilt because I feel sorry for people. Like, you know, I feel sorry for Malia. I'm not gonna sit her in front of this world. I'm gonna be real with you. I feel sorry for Malia and I care about her, and I feel like I'm overly giving to her. Like I really want to help her. I can't help somebody that don't want to help themselves though.
You previously said diseases are caused by stress. So is baby Eliana under stress? Okay, so at her age, she has no immunity yet. So yes, she's under stress. This environment, just Earth alone, is filled with bacteria and infections. She has to build an immune system. Yes, she's under stress. She's a baby. She has to build immunity first. Of course, yes, her little immune system is under stress. She has to build it. That's why she needs to rest in a healthy environment. You know what I'm saying? Like that. So, yes, she's under stress. She's being here.
Ready? So we already seen the doctor. The doctor says she gotta have the baby today. So we're going back up here, just letting y'all know what it is, what's going on. We'll be doing this in a way that y'all can't know our location. Letting you know that I ain't giving out my location.
My cervix isn't really really small. It's like not even a finger size. And the baby's positioning right now, the pelvis is small, right? The way the baby can't really position where it needs to, because my pelvis is really small. Even if the cervix was to dilate, really, the where the head is, and the fact that my pelvis is really small, the baby can't come through like that. So that's just how it has to come through. It has to come through cesarean. In my videos where I look sick, you know what I'm saying? I look like something's wrong with me. And my eyes like dark. I got these dark shadows in my eyes. And you know, if you follow me or you know me personally, you know what I normally look like. And that's not what I look like. This is not what I look like on a normal basis. I did freshen myself up today and stuff like that, but on a normal basis, when I've been doing my videos and stuff, I've been in a low space, and I've been doing the videos trying to get myself out of it, but you can still see it reflects on my face because my moon is conjunct my ascendant. I don't know if you know a lot about astrology, but my moon is conjunct my ascendant, meaning I wear my emotions on my face. It's the first thing people see. So of course, people that follow me and you know, they're already trying to find fault, because what we speak is the truth, because we are the truth. So they are already trying to find fault. So, and then they find the flaws, and then it's like me. I have two options. I can ignore and act like it's not there, or I can address it and heal it. I do want to address this because it's a misconception. Oh, baby. It's a misconception that we're not eating, that you know, there's something that Master Chief is doing to us, and that's why we look the way we do. That's bullshit. And even with Nana was lying to y'all. She was telling the truth in the fact that I look sick. I can tell you that. That's a fact. But the reasoning for her saying that she lost all that weight is bullshit. I'm thankful. I know I look good. I know I look good, but I know I've looked better. You know what I'm saying? So and I know that I'm saying this to myself right now because I can easily let myself go into, not easily, but I say I'll get distracted off the kingdom because of my human concerns. But I said a lot of what I needed to say. I said what I needed to say, but I want to know if anybody has questions, because you know what I'm saying, you have the right to your questions, and I think that if you address me respectfully, I'm open to be of service to help you.
It doesn't matter what you eat. You can be vegan. If you're in a toxic relationship, you will be sick.
I just kept going in line with everything. Just kept being in line with everything. And it was like a point, I was like 10 or so, like I was really young, and I just knew I didn't have a place. Like I just like, this is not, I honestly felt like I was adopted in my family and nobody was telling me. I felt like something was really wrong, you know, like nobody's telling me something, like somebody's hiding something from me, because I don't feel like I fit in here. And even though these people look like me, and they don't feel me, like they don't understand me, they don't get me. So this doesn't make sense. I'm fitting. This is not my group, you know. But I didn't understand this fully, so I kept trying to fit in. Weren't wearing the trendy clothes, being what I thought, you know, people would accept and people would love. When I got to high school, you know, I kept doing it. I started getting, you know, I wanted to be with certain friends that had certain look to them or certain, you know. And but deep down, like behind the scenes, I would always know that I really didn't have anybody that really understood me. Maybe like one person, you know. And I remember I, you know, still straightening my hair, still permanent. I mean, permanent my hair for years, like relaxing it for years, and just seeing a whole different being in the mirror every day, like, but thinking that this is who I am. And because this is who the world accepts, and this is what everybody, oh my gosh, you're so beautiful, hold up. You know, I'm just thinking this is who I am. Trying to get acceptance from, you know, just different everybody. And I remember hearing from my family, you know, we didn't go to college, so you need to go to college, because if you go to college, you'll be better than us. And I was like, oh. And I was really sensitive about this, because in my heart, I didn't want to go to college, you know, but I wanted to make everybody around me proud and have their acceptance and their approval. Fine. One of my friends was like, you should apply to this college with me. You should apply to Howard University with me. I was like, Howard University? I don't know nothing about Howard University, but I'll go. I mean, I'll apply. I applied. When I started realizing to other people this was like a big deal, I got accepted into Howard University. I went all the way to Washington, D.C. and attended Howard University just because I knew it was accepted by others. Like, I was doing something completely drastic with my life that I didn't even really want to do. It was just something that I knew was going to be accepted by others. I mean, the people in my family, the people that I knew, they were just so happy. Oh my gosh, she's such a good child. Oh my gosh, she's such a good girl. She's doing big things in real life. Look at her over there. They didn't know that inside me, I had all this in my heart that I'm speaking now that I didn't even know how to say or articulate, or, you know, I didn't even know how to express this, because nobody else was. And I felt weird in a world that just was doing the same things. Just go to school, get good grades, graduate, get a job, have a family that I didn't resonate with, you know, and so I did it anyways. But then, you know, I started, my true color started showing. You know, when I just stopped going to class, or I would stop, you know, attending certain events, I would just be like, you know, I'm not doing it. And eventually I found myself in a space where I had to be real and honest with myself, you know, and it took years. I mean, when I started going to Howard, I started to actually wear a weave. So my hair, you know, weave 20, 30 inches. It was just crazy. And I started wearing a lot of makeup, and I was just a whole different person. And people in my past, they were even like, ew, who are you becoming? Like, you party all the time, you just this whole different person. And I didn't realize, like, I was always trying to fit in. So I was over there trying to fit in with, you know, and the people over there was like, you don't fit in with us no more, but I'm fitting in over here. And, you know, I was just always trying to be accepted. And I had to be like, yo, why? Like, why am I doing this? It got to the point where it led me into a deep, dark space in myself, where I had to be like, I just cried out like, what? What am I doing? What is the purpose for all of this? You should be more afraid of not being yourself than what it looks like to be yourself. You know, like, and this is something that I'm telling you because watch out. You are being very loud. Just a little bit. Okay, come here. Since you want to be loud, can you close that door for me? I'm still. He wants to do it. He wants to be on here, so. No. Okay, well then why are you being loud? Okay. Yeah, you gotta relax. I'm not gonna be that much longer. I'll just be like a couple more minutes. Like 10. Like 13. Yeah, keep being you. I'm gonna I mean, that really was the core of what I wanted to say. Don't ever sacrifice your morals and your principles, what you believe in, for nothing.
And don't be afraid for no hoe to leave, because she ain't shit without white supremacy. And when white supremacy for them hoes ain't going nowhere. They ain't going nowhere. They ain't got nothing. Without money, these hoes ain't got nothing without us. Remember that. When this system fall, these hoes ain't got nothing but weak niggas with them. These weak niggas, we gonna eat them niggas. Them niggas when we come around, them niggas start shaking. They gonna grab their gun. They gonna get scared. And they ain't even gonna bust their gun. And they gonna bust their gun like this. I got you, mama, I got you. We gonna whip your ass when a real nigga step in the room. You know what the fuck happened, nigga? Y'all niggas start trembling and shaking and grabbing your gun. Pussy. Pussy, why? Yeah, real men don't do that. I don't need a gun, bitch. I'm God. I'll make you kill yourself with your gun, bitch. 3 is Lord. Threesus. Call me Threesus, nigga. Threesus. Not Jesus. Jesus is the fictional white man in your motherfucking head, you house nigga. You done went in the house so deep into the house. He done let you out the attic and downstairs. And look at you. Got his clothes on. Ooh, driving them around. He gave you your own car now. Look at you. You think you a white man. You think that Jesus is yours, huh? Because the white man's Jesus is Jesus. You think that Jesus, you done painted him black secretly in your mind. Look how deep into the inception you are, you fucking idiot. You done painted Jesus, the white Jesus, black. That's how deep into the inception of this fucking white man's nightmare you are in. You fucking idiots. Jesus. Threesus, nigga, the black man is God. The black man would never let no shit happen like that in his wicked mind. The fuck is wrong with my crucifix?
No, he don't sound like the like. This next
that I ain't no freak. I love sex. You feel me? I'm not gonna be ashamed about my sexuality. I'm still attracted to like transsexuals. I can't sit here and lie to you about that because I still am. It's just a weird thing. But I don't find that. That's my lower self. I don't engage in that because that's not, you know what I'm saying? And that's not something I would bring here, but it doesn't stop the fact that when I see it, I'm attracted to it. This is what I'm saying, especially the ones that really look like girls. Like, I'm attracted to that shit. It does turn me on. And the funny thing is, I'm not hiding that. Like, somebody should have people try to expose me. I'm like, listen, man, I'm me. I'm real. And I don't like feel like I need to lie to the mirror. When I stand here and lie, I feel like my soul is right here, like everything I am right here in front of you. Like, take me as I am. And whatever I can offer you, I'm glad to offer you. If I can help you, good. If I can't, keep it moving. Like, you know what I'm saying?
This is my new wife, my new queen of combination. There you go, big dick. Want a big pussy. Big pussy. Pussy God. Pussy white boy. Fat. I'm a faggot. I'm a pussy. I'm a pussy. Come fuck me. I'm a pussy. Come fuck me.
Them loans are forgiven, Sky Blue. Them loans are forgiven. You can check them, you know.
Big purr. Jamaicans, all of you Caribbean niggas, you're so funny to me. You say shit like, you a bumper clad pussy wild boy. Batty boy. No. God don't like that. It's funny because you say in one breath you say you a pussy cloud, and the next minute you say I am a lion from Zion, and a lion is a pussy cat. You pussy ass nigga, make up your fucking mind. Are you a pussy or you not? A lion is a cat. Is it not? Everybody is a cat. Is it not? A lion is a pussy. Is it not? Oh, big pussy, big purr. Oh, see, you look at the gay shit. It's gay. It's not gay. No more feminine. It's feline. See, that's your true identity.
What's
You're
up,
all
sis?
cats.
What's up, Mooney?
Black
Going back in time.
Cats. All of you. Cats. You're not gay. You're not feminine.
Please, the doctors told me I had schizophrenia.
Why you keep telling me that, bro?
Well, I went to them yesterday. They were saying, "Well, you have it," and this and that.
But I already, it's like I already told you what that was. You ain't got no schizophrenia, dude. The only way that you can act out the behavior of having schizophrenia if you keep feeding that idea. You keep chanting over and over again, I got schizophrenia, I got schizophrenia, I got schizophrenia. And of course, your body is going to respond to the thought frequency that you're on. You keep worried about a doctor. What can a doctor that learns this knowledge from a system of self-destruction teach you about anything about you and becoming better? Of course, they're going to tell you you got something because the pharmaceutical company is built upon you having something. If everybody was healed, the pharmaceutical company wouldn't exist. There wouldn't be no profit. There wouldn't be no money. Of course, they're going to, if I was a doctor and my money was based upon you having something, I'm going to tell you have something.
Yeah.
And now what's actually playing out is your stress. Because the most honorable prophet, Ezekiel the Christ, teaches us that stress is the only cause of all disease. So the idea that you have something is actually sending out a stress signal to your body, and your body is responding to that stress, not schizophrenia.
They don't want to have me going through the cycle, going right back to the crazy house again, and going out, going back in, going out, going back in.
They're not doing nothing.
If I don't take my medication.
Oh, yes, you is going to that big old house if you don't take that medicine. Oh, yes, you is. I think that's why they're running to Mexico, but they can still get them, but they might turn over state's evidence to get off. Hello, bubbling brown sugar. How are you? Looks empty. There's nothing there, and that's terrifying. He got paid to do it. You capping? That is good. That is good. Good. So, like I said, I'm just doing some videos on why he may have not got bond again for his favorite number 3. Everything that's bad happening to him is happening in his favorite numbers, 3, 6, and 9. Maybe he should have went even and left the odd numbers alone and stayed even. The odd numbers are not working for him. This is third time, third to now. So which means that's money wasted again. How many times we kept telling this big dummy, go with the regular public defender? No, he want a lawyer. He wants a lawyer. But now you're going to have to go in it. If I'm not mistaken, guys, now he goes with general public now, right? What about people who know about the jail system? I don't know. So now he goes into regular GP, right? He goes into no more sitting back there singing with the guys, right? And going, I love myself and all this other stuff. He goes into regular GP now, right? Help me out, guys. I do. I'm saying, being that he's been denied bail, so now he got to stay in there until trial. So he's in regular general population now. He's not safe no more. He's with the regular people. Right, his homies. He with his more of his homies right now. And we done told that dumb man, go with you ain't got a chance. You're gonna get denied again. But no, the 4 blind mice sit up there and they go up there probably on corners collecting all of this money. And whoever invested in stupid, consider that an investment law. Why would you invest in that, man? Hey, Yum Yum. Greetings, everyone, my people. Hello. Hey, Jerry. Now, why would you invest in someone like that? You knew your money was going to go down the waist. Now, I can see if you would have saved your money until he go to trial. Why would you invest? Because you know what? They don't care about your money. They don't care about you, and they don't care about your money. That's why they don't have no problem taking your money. They don't care if your money is going to waste or not. You know why? It's not their money. It's your money. Well, not you guys, because you guys are smart. But for the rest of you guys who's donating money, they don't care about your money. You should have known not to give that man no money because you knew that this is just bond hearings. If he got a good chance of getting a bond, he don't need he get a regular attorney, a regular district attorney, regular whatever you call it. That's all he had to do. That's it. But being that y'all so stupid and y'all so gullible, we're gonna help our God. We're gonna help Tree God. Free Tree God. Free Tree God. And look where y'all money went. Down the drain. What's up, Angel? Y'all money went down the drain. He don't care. Y'all should care about y'all money. Oh, they taking care of him lovely. That's why all them guys in there is his friend. He's buying friendship. He's buying a bunch of friends up in there. Believe me, baby, he's buying a bunch of friends. A public defender, Why when showing his past, just asking? Why when, I don't understand what you're saying, Jerry. Why when showing his past? What do you mean, why when? I don't understand that, Jerry. You gotta help me out. Why are we seeing his past? Because that's what I'm showing, Jerry. How you can't come and ask a content creator or somebody that's doing why are they doing what they do? Because there are a lot of people who don't know about the case, number one. Number two, a lot of people came through Jaguar White and they heard a lot about solar, but they don't know where solar comes from. So I'm doing it for a lot of different reasons. Is that okay with you, Jerry? And please don't ask people on their channel why they do what they do. They set up what they want to do and they show the people. He went in Sky Blue. He went in Sky Blue already talking about he already a Muslim. He ain't waiting no 3 months. He walked in there saying, where are the Muslims? Where my Muslim brothers at? And they took him in too. They took him in. He sold them that baloney. He sold them that baloney. And they came right on in. He said, come on. He's like, yeah, you know I'm Muslim, right? Yes, yes. He ain't waiting no 3. He walked in the door saying I'm Muslim. Because he was scared as ish. It's quad. I would have dragged him so fast. I would have sent him up top. If you have a jury of 12, don't you only need one person to say not guilty? And his boy, don't get me to lying. I know that wasn't Gary. That was Jerry. I said Jerry. That was Jerry. I didn't say Gary. I said Jerry. I was answering Jerry, my love, my Blanchy Poo. Don't try to fix it now, Jerry. So you holding up the show. We got a lot more to see. Whenever dark entities you have or affiliated with, the Nation of Islam doesn't want any qualm. Well, baby, they better tell him that where he at, because they sure enough accepted him. How they accept somebody who's legally married? It's not the fact that he's legally married and have wives. You can be legally married and have wives, but you can't be legally married and have somebody else legally wife. I didn't know they started doing that in the Muslim world. You legally married and have somebody else's legal wife, and calling somebody else legal wife your wife. I did not know they do these things. I gotta start asking about you Muslims now. I gotta start asking. These are new things y'all do now. Or these are the new things that you guys do now. I'm just saying. Well, let's carry on.
They're gonna say, "Go, you're gonna go to the crazy house again."
They're not doing nothing. You're choosing to give your energy and attention to these things. You can't point the finger at no doctor. They can't make you do nothing.
Yeah. Well, all right, God.
But I want to tell you, even if you think you don't have the courage to leave, you actually really do. And you know how I know? Because you had the courage to go there. Because to go there takes a lot of courage. You're leaving behind everything. And you know this. You pick up, you take what you need, and you go. And you go be with this man. And he tells you that you're surrendering your whole life over to him. That your womb belongs to him. Your very being belongs to him. Your soul belongs to him. That he owns your soul. He tells you this. And you literally still packed your bags, just like I did, and you went there. But at some point, and in some moment, there has to come a time when you say to yourself, enough is enough. Enough is enough. And whether or not, if you believe he is your Messiah and that he has knowledge, let him be that. But don't convince yourself or lie to yourself that he is not sick, that he is not ill, that he doesn't need help. This man has showed you over and over and over again the way that he loves. And that is to beat, abuse, manipulate, take your soul, suck you dry, and drop you like a fucking garbage can.
Malia, you could give Malia. Do you think that your advice is better than mine?
I feel like she already knows everything.
So do you think I articulate and give the best advice? So what could you tell Malia that I couldn't tell her? Like, I told Malia everything about her reality. It don't matter. She's hard-headed, bro. She's still gonna do what she wanna do anyway. But at whose demise? Mine.
That's the problem.
And it's not cool. It's not right. And this is what I go through over and over. It was Velvet. Now it's Malia. It's always somebody. I can't stand the love.
Hey, Sean White, welcome.
Fuck out of here. That shit is bullshit. That's bullshit, y'all. And they're gonna use it against me, my nigga. Like, Malia don't give a fuck about me, my nigga, in this moment, bro. Shit is fucked up. You know what I'm saying?
This man don't, at this point, y'all, if y'all remember, this girl only had a couple of days left. She just made it. She just, exactly, Blanche, you fool. She was more than 80%. She was a couple of days. Jerry, we don't do that. Only I say hit one or two. You can't tell people to hit one or two. Yeah, it really was. Guys, let's take this time out and let's get these likes up. Let's get these likes up. Can we get 4 likes? We got 77 people in here. Can we get 4 likes? We only need 4 likes. Hey, Monet, can we get 4 people in here to hit the like? So all we need is 4 people. Hey, Corny. If 4 people in here didn't hit the like, thank you so much. I appreciate you to the T line. Let's get back to this.
This shit is crazy. You can't see the attention seeking like y'all niggas is crazy, my nigga. If you can't see through this shit.
I need his guidance. I need his help. I need his love. I need his support. I need his unconditional love. I need that shit. Fuck what y'all talking about. Stop talking about him crazy like y'all do. Nigga, he helping us. He guiding us. Supporting us. And fuck all y'all that's out there talking shit about him. Nigga, he helped y'all. He fed y'all asses. He did everything in his power to do things, do everything for y'all. And y'all go turn y'all back on him and talk shit about him. Fuck y'all. We out here doing the fucking work. We out here doing this shit. Don't look back at us and talk shit about us. Fuck them questions in the question box. I'm gonna talk about my heart.
Well, because I was stressing over you too, Malia, whether you know it or not. Thinking about you.
What you say?
I'm stressing over you too, whether you know it or not.
Come on, stop, Baba G.
I'll be thinking about you, making sure you good, man.
I'll be thinking about you too.
We spent every day together for a year. You don't think I'm thinking about you, my nigga?
A year and a half. I'll be thinking about you every day too. Sure, I'm still here. You always say when they leave, they always look back. Shoot, I sure look back.
And they gonna try to use it against me. She want attention, my nigga. I'm not beat. I'm not beat, yo. I'm not beat. Y'all niggas is suckers, my nigga. Y'all suckers. She want attention, B. I'm not with it. Y'all don't see this shit? God damn, y'all so fucking stupid. Let her talk away. She just gonna use a little tone and she not gonna be confident in what she's saying. And it's gonna make me look crazy because of the contrast. The contrast is my energy is always like this regardless. And she gonna be hella low, which is gonna make it, no matter what she say, her energy is gonna come off as if I'm abusing or being aggressive. Hey, get the fuck out of here. You don't see this shit? Fuck out of here, B. That's why I put it on camera so y'all can feel it. Shit is crazy, B. Go ahead, Malia.
I know how my energy is, and it can sometimes not be good. It can be negative thinking, overthinking, and I can mull all day. I can start being defensive toward people and mean toward people because of that, and I can start pushing people away, and then it becomes a thing where I get skinny, malnutrition, it starts showing up on my body, body pain sometimes. It's a lot. It's a lot that goes on with me that I had to.
So why don't you leave? It's what my question to you is, why won't you leave? And we're trying to get you a flight.
There you are.
So why are you here doing it to us? Why are you fucking with us? Why don't you go be somebody? But you're harming people here. You're disrespecting people here. You're harming them. Your energy alone.
Hello, Shem God. Welcome.
Why won't you just? Why won't we can't put you on a flight and get you somewhere else? Why harm people here with your energy if you know you're like that?
Because sometimes I don't feel like I'm doing it on purpose. I just feel like I'm trying.
But do you think about other people? How you're affecting other people? You're bringing sadness here. We don't need that. We got enough shit going on the media. You're bringing your negative here. Why won't you just say, you know what? I'm being negative. I'm going to leave out the situation. Why stay here and feed off the shit, bro? It's what I want to know. I want to know, why can't we just fly you out?
Because I go out there and it's going to be worse. Them people don't know anything about me.
What's going to be worse? No, those are people being negative like you. You're matching the frequency. Look, why come here when people are extra positive and be negative on purpose?
I'm not being negative on purpose. It's my chart that I'm overcoming.
Right, you're not overcoming it. You're staying in it, Malia. You're staying in it, my nigga. You're not trying. You're not even doing it.
Trying is dying.
I don't know how to live without y'all. I don't know how to live without y'all. That's crazy. This might stress me out.
Blood pressure too.
Yeah, that's honorable. Why you gotta sit here every day and make us look bad in public and make you? Everybody's like, "Where's Malia?" Because you're like the girl that's being harmed or somebody's doing something to you. And ain't nobody doing shit to you. We treat you extra with extra care. We give you extra food. We give you extra everything you need. But then you're making us look bad because you're choosing to stay in a negative space. That is fucked up. That's crazy.
Maybe you need to go home. Like, just keep it a buck. Like, maybe you need to go home and see what it's like out there again.
Like, I feel like that is really good for me right now. Like, I really like doing that. And so that's something that is giving me out of my space.
Hey, sis.
Nobody heard you because Shorty was talking.
I feel like since they've given me the books to start typing, like that is something that I really enjoy doing, and I like that. Like that gets me out of my spaces. And then when I'm in my spaces now, I type, I write, I get it out of my head. I don't let it stay there anymore. So it's like I'm utilizing some sort of outlet. I'm not just leaving it in and letting it mold and overthinking and just sitting there. Like, I'm not doing that. I'm trying. Yes, I have been eating. We eat at different times because I'm usually typing. And she usually is out.
You came up this mountain to find yourself, to be of service to humanity. You came here to overcome and heal so that you can help heal other people. You did not come up here to stay in the healing and be a fucking burden unto all people around you. Everyone here is dealing with their demons and have overcame and healed themselves after a while so that they can help other people do the same. You came up here to learn yourself, to heal yourself so that you can be of service to humanity. That is the point of coming here on a spiritual journey. Anything else is demonic, my nigga. It don't got nothing to do with what you up here for.
I have to get myself healthy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm learning how to breathe, learning how to move very slowly because I can't move too fast. I have to sleep a certain way. I got a nice long little pillow I'm laying with. But I'm learning how to breathe, learning how to move very slowly because I can't move too fast. I have to sleep a certain way. I got a nice long little pillow I'm laying with.
Body pillows, I'm telling you, body pillows are like.
Yeah, that's what it is. It's a big old body pillow.
Make the world a better place. I'm just.
I gotta adjust it to my liking to make my body feel better. It's a whole lot that I'm experiencing that I'm gonna get through.
Something that
No
helps me,
pain,
I don't
no
know.
gain. No pain, no gain.
It said, what is it called that you're diagnosed with? Is it a heart condition? What?
They actually didn't tell me. They just been running a lot of tests and stuff, and they just haven't figured out exactly what it is.
You're in the information age. You need to go to the doctor because you don't know what the doctor knows. But I know
Here
what the
we
doctor
go.
because you're uneducated. The doctor has taken the time to educate himself about the human body when you haven't. If you educate yourself about your own condition, you don't need to go to the doctor. That's just lazy shit. People go to the doctor because they have.
If y'all look at Natureboy mouth right now, right? If y'all see the herpes, allegedly the herpes and everything, it formed around his mouth. That's how sick that man was. And that's what he gave to everybody. Look at his mouth. Now look at them STDs was taking over his face. That's why he had to keep running to America to get the meds. Look at that STD all around his mouth. That's disgusting. Why he don't have it now? He had it then. It is okay now. Yeah, he getting them STD meds, but the rest of them are not. The four blind bats are not. But look at all them breakouts. Look at the breakouts that man had. And it's even around, look at him, it's from around his mouth and it's around his nose. It's getting ready to take over his whole entire face. And I don't know if you guys remember, but he claimed he had some type of skin problem. And then everybody was in the chat talking about, oh, tea tree oil, this oil, that oil. And they started sending this man all them oils that their God did not know about. That's how they started learning about oils and stuff, because they didn't know nothing. That was the people that was saying you need to use this, you need to use that. This will help you. No, his skin is peeling off, but there was outbreaks. Because see, as I explained to you guys before, remember when we went into the herpes? And what happened was he had them in the tropics. Herpes cannot have extreme cold or extreme heat. Remember we broke that down? I thought about older people. I'm not going through that right now. I'll go through it another day. But from the type of herpes that they was having, them staying in the tropics was making their herpes allegedly worse. That's why they kept getting the opticals. It was their eyes and stuff. They looked at really bad because they didn't do their research. Of course not. That's a lie he got. Well, yes, that's true. So that part he missed. Remember, we looked it up. And that's why they kept getting them big old things on their eyes. So at this point, the best place for them was in America, where they can regulate. The weather is regulated along with their medicine. But they all out there thinking they getting better, but in all reality, they were getting worse because it feeds off the extreme heat also. That's why they all looked it bad. Not one of them was there looking good. It sounds like a what? No, it is, Geechee. It don't sound like it. It is. Yes, Blanchy Pooh. And on top of that, stress itself give you breakouts. So with the extreme hot weather and extreme stress, that's why they stayed breaking out. Their body was never to whereas it was dormant. It wasn't dormant because of the environment that they were living in. They was living in a hostile environment. It's too hot, and all of that together had them 100 and something pounds. It had them looking like the land of the living unalive. The land of the living unalive. No, that's not a sty. That's optical herpes. Remember, they get it on their eye too. It's not a sty. That's herpes. That's why all of them, if you look at it, Rico, all of them had it on their eyes. All of them had it in various places. They broke out in different places. All of them. Because he had them in the wrong climate. This is the best for our people. No, not the best for people who have. Not for people who have the type of allegedly diseases. We have to say alleged. I have to say alleged. Y'all say what y'all want to say. I have to say alleged, right? Their living conditions as a whole wasn't set up for it. That's Blanchy Poo. That's why sometimes when I do it, hey, Coffee, that's why a lot of times when I do it, I usually make sure we have definitions and we read about it and we know about it. But we don't have that time today. Y'all gonna have to find that video. But we broke it down to the T. We broke it down. But the living conditions that they were in, if they would have stayed longer, none of them was not going to make it. And then only person is eating is Natureboy. And as you see, if you're looking at him, he's even getting sicker and sicker and sicker. Okay. So don't forget, guys, as you come in, please hit that like button for me as you come in. And take this time out and hit that like. I would really appreciate it. You're gonna hit that like. Go boop. I forgot to hit the like. Boop. It's okay. And if you're new to the channel, if you didn't remember to hit that subscribe. Boop. Subscribe. But I just wanted to bring, the reason why I brought that up, because all of this is a breakout. See, these are bumps. His whole lips are bumps. I wish I could blow it up for you so you can see all of these. If you see all of this bumps, the whole entire lips is full of bumps. These are all bumps. So their immune system is really low. It's really low. How many people you see? We've seen people have breakouts, but not like this. Not when it's your whole entire mouth. We ain't never seen no breakout like this. To the point it goes up to your nose. Your nose is discoloration. Well, let's go.
Haven't educated themselves on about their body. If you knew who the hell what was going on with you, you wouldn't need to go to the doctor. Like, uneducated people about what's going on with themselves, just uneducated. So the doctor has this is the tea tree oil right here.
See, I told you they tell them to get tea tree oil and everything.
Yeah, I came up with this cure.
He came up to cure her. No, the audience did. I was there.
I just researched it. I researched it online because that's what your doctors do. They research everything. Your doctors do what you don't do. You pay your doctor to do what you don't do. Your doctor goes and researches and learn about things that you're not paying attention to. But now you can do that yourself. This is the age of Aquarius. It's do for self. Learn about your own condition, then heal it naturally. Find the herbs, find the natural remedies, or they're going to give you some synthetic herb. All they do is give you a synthetic form of some herb. That's all they do to mass produce it. Like, I don't even need to get it together. All doctors do is do research that you haven't done. That's it. And then what they do is so many people have the same thing, so they know what to give you because of the records over and over. Like, okay, but then again, you could just do your own research online about your own condition and then heal yourself and give yourself the herbs that heal it. It's all online. Like, I don't know why y'all be playing the internet off like it ain't knowledge. Like, shit's crazy. And another thing, it's funny to me, y'all always making fun of Google. Like, oh, he's a Google. Yo, Google got hella knowledge, hella wisdom, like a lot of shit, like so much shit you could learn. You could research about online. Shit is crazy. So much knowledge online, so much that you could literally learn. Shit. Because all Google is a collective mind of people sending out knowledge, and even doctors themselves write stuff online and put it online. Natural remedies, fucking all kind of shit, like herbs, all kind of shit, like. And you go to the doctor because you're silly as fuck. You know what I'm saying? And you don't know how to heal your condition naturally. There's always a natural way to heal your condition. Even the medicines that they give you is synthetic forms of natural herbs. Point blank period. I don't care if you tested positive for HIV, there's a natural herb to get you to a point where you're not even positive for HIV. If you tested positive for herpes, there's a natural herb that will bring your outbreaks all the way down and you won't have any outbreaks. There's a certain lifestyle you can live that you can heal your own self. But you go to the doctor gonna give you a synthetic form of some herb that they mass produce so they can get it to everybody quick because of capitalism. But Eliana's birth happened. That's hardware. That's technical. You feel me? Her shit, we didn't know what was going on with her.
You didn't know God.
We didn't know what was going on with her.
You didn't know
her bladder
God.
was full. The baby was pushing his head on her bladder, and her bladder could have erupted. So that's right. That's the stuff that you do need to go to the doctor for, or medical assistance for. That's different. If you break your fucking leg or something like that, you know what I'm saying? You want to go to the doctor. That's different. I'm talking about shit that y'all got going on where the doctor's subscribing you medicine. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, nigga. Go research your own shit and get it done. Now, if it's something mechanical.
Oh, not yet. You had to change it after you done humiliated Eliana because she didn't have that baby natural. But guys, take this time out. I don't know if Geechee and James and I think Ewan, I think all of y'all subscribe to Miss Ride, right? If you're not subscribed to Miss Ride, she's trying to get to 3,000. She needs 50 people. Hey, Just Valencia. How you doing, baby? Hey, y'all. Call me lame because all the time I was hearing the name Nature Nut, I thought he was a rapper. Just learn. See, this is why I'm going backwards so you guys can learn. So then you know who's Solar, who's Musa. Like y'all seen Solar if you was watching with Jaguar, but y'all don't know Solar comes from this man right here. He comes from this animal right here. He comes from this beast right here. And this beast for the third time did not get no bond. Congratulations. Ms. Rye is going to drop her link. She is going to drop her link in here. She didn't even tell us last time if her numbers went up or not. Please take this time, click the link, press subscribe. She has good content. She has good content. She has good content. Thank you, sis. Thank you, sis Ewan. You is she is a beauty, I'm telling you. My sister Ewan is a beautiful woman. Very beautiful. Very beautiful. Now, Geechee, hit that link and subscribe. And don't forget, if you are subscribed, watch some of the video. Please watch some of it. Not right now. Not right now. But watch some of the video. Watch some of the video. Thank you, love. I appreciate that, Geechee. And anybody else would like to subscribe, please. If Coney would like to subscribe, please hit that subscribe button. If just Valencia would like to subscribe, and Coffee and Wine and Jerry, if all you guys would like to subscribe, that will help out a lot. That will help out a lot. Now back to the show, and she will let us know if her numbers moved up. Now let's go.
That's going on with your body. Like you break your fucking leg, go to the hospital. I'm not gonna say, oh yeah, you broke your leg, yeah, fix that shit. Like, nah, my nigga. If you do something mechanical, like, or you know what I mean, hurt yourself or something like that, you gotta go find out what's going on. And it's one thing to go to the doctor to find out what's going on. It's another thing to fucking take the medicine. You can go to the doctor just to find out what the fuck going on with you. And then you don't have to take that medicine. You know what I'm saying? The doctor's a human like everybody else. He just done more research in certain areas. If you find yourself in a position where you can't find out what's going on with you, it's an emergency situation, then you got to go to the emergency room. You have to go to the emergency room. But be stupid, you know what I mean?
Y'all niggas is stupid. Y'all love that white man. Y'all love to go see what that white man gonna tell you. But it's money in you being sick, stupid. So they go tell you whatever they want to tell you. You believe them, and then you take the medicine, and now the medicine need medicine. You need medicine for your medicine you take, and then you got side effects. And then you got medicine for your medicine, stupid. You feel me? You better be lucky. When you get 38, you better be counting your fucking blessings. You look this good when you're 38, nigga. You understand me? Healthy, nigga. Fuck is you talking about? Pussy. And everything that they subscribe you, and the medications, when they subscribe you the medications.
So my shit's swollen, right? So we went to the dentist. He subscribed me some medicine. I'm about to take that shit right now, too. Hey, let me get the medicine right now, I need some water, though. No, they give us water here. I think they give us water. So, yeah, I got an abscess in my mouth, and so, yeah,
Yes, Vanessa, she's still there.
The dentist said to take the antibiotic. I need the antibiotics now. Because one is an antibiotic, and one is like a pain medicine, right? And that's my peroxide right there. I'm gonna go get water. I'm gonna gargle some of that. Let me gargle some of that. Hold this from me, bro. Oh yeah, my face is swollen right now, yo. I use this side to chew on, right?
We're going to let's go straight.
Stop believing stupid people.
So I have to rebuke
I'm not trying to creep on
I have
you.
to rebuke
I have no agenda.
because I'll be damned if I humble myself to that motherfucking system.
Okay, so listen.
Look me in my eyes. You see me? I'll be damned. I will die before I humble myself to that motherfucking
What is it that makes you so angry about having
the system? The system makes me angry. The way life is makes me angry.
I gotta cut my music
It's fucked up.
It is. As a black,
it makes me angry. It should make every man angry.
Absolutely.
That's where your anger should be pointed. And you need to use that anger. You need to use the anger, and you need to educate people. Use the anger and get them every day. Use the passion every day and get them.
That's why I tell young females, whenever my viewers used to come to me and be like, look, check this dude out. Okay? I automatically can look at you and without hatred understand where the pain comes from. You don't have to tell me.
Where does the pain come from? Okay, so you're saying that there's pain here.
Yes.
The pain is my people. They're struggling. The pain is my people, the black man struggling. The pain you look at here in my voice and you hear in me is my people struggle.
No, it's yours.
No, it's my people. I'm a representative of that. It's in me.
Listen, Natureboy, I grew up in the most.
Talking to you. I'm not talking to you. Get away from me. Get away from me. Devil, get behind me. You's a devil. I'm not talking to you. Pardon my back.
Everything happens for a reason. Everything. And I have the spirit of discernment. I discern people's spirits.
Discern.
God gave it to me at the age of 4.
Discern.
And I used to be terrified of it. And it used to scare me to death because he would show me things before it happened. And I'd be terrified. I'd be like, oh my God, he's going to die. No, the person will die. And I'd be terrified. But oh, I'm not. Sorry, my husband's talking. But I don't believe that I would take anybody bad like that. I'm not that type of person.
You don't think that things happen for a reason?
Everything happens for a reason.
So why do you think it happened?
Probably making me be the strong woman that I am.
That could be a reason as well. But you saying that how does that make you a strong woman?
Because I face everything head on now. I started fighting really bad after that happened. Nobody was gonna hurt me again. I mean, I would fight like crazy. You
okay? So let's talk about you. So you used to fight everybody to protect yourself.
Boys, girls, it didn't matter.
So you think that's the reason why you became a fighter?
Mm-hmm.
You became powerful.
Mm-hmm.
So you do think that something good came out of it?
Yeah.
Okay, so there's a reason.
Yeah.
And that's a healthy perspective. It made you a strong woman.
There you go.
And then God
used Corny,
to help other little girls, through their trauma.
There you go. Click on it.
Because life's not over because you've been raped or molested. It's just something that you have to deal with. Now, body-wise, it's taking a toll on my body. I have to have a hysterectomy in about 3 weeks. And
that's from when you got raped when you was 11?
My doctor said that they're pretty much sure because I've been pregnant 19 times. And one was a set of twins.
19 times?
19 times by my husband. And one was a set of twins.
Is you have?
We have 3. One of the twins lived. One of the twins lived. They were identical. And he's almost 17 now.
All right, so let me get this. I gotta
dropped the link.
We multiplied the earth. We tried anyway.
Now that was the key right there. Now I got it. I know why it happened. It happened to ensure that you wouldn't go out there and be a whore.
Oh, okay.
I just needed that little piece of information. Now I got something to tell you. Watch this. You have a very high sex drive.
Yeah.
You do. I'm gonna tell you why. Any woman that's been pregnant 19 times is considered, and no disrespect to you, a promiscuous woman.
But it's with my husband.
Now listen to me. The reason why you are respectful is because that happened. It stops you from going into that lifestyle.
It don't have it.
I believe maybe if that didn't happen, you would have been a promiscuous woman.
Let me see.
You think that might have humbled you so that you could have been?
Oh, I don't know
why. You could be the woman that you are today.
I don't know why, Ewin.
I don't know.
Called a male-loving gene. Watch this. This is biological. It is in gay men, but it's also some women. These women are called promiscuous women. That they gotta have a lot of men, but it's not that they want a lot of men. It's that they're able to have lots of children.
This is a scientific biological fact.
Mm-hmm.
As you said this, look it up. It's called the male loving gene.
At Corny, I dropped the link. Click on the link. I'll drop it again. You said drop the link. I dropped the link. I'm gonna drop it again. You can click on to it. Yeah, he full of sugar honey. He beyond full of that. Girl, I don't know what be YouTube problem. YouTube always stopping you from trying to get your little change. They always stopping you from getting your change. A lot of times you see people videos, people be thinking because it's a commercial on there, they don't understand that YouTube put the commercial on there. They're getting it, and it's only a couple of pennies anyway. But for their whole system, the pennies add up for them. The pennies don't add up for us, because to us it'll say limited or it's not monetized. You know, so YouTube always messing up your little bit of change. They're always doing that, unless you're a big channel. Big channel brings them good money. Little channels bring them pennies, and they keep messing us up. That's why we say hit the like and hit the subscribe, you know, so they can stop messing us up so much. So I guess Corny is not going to come up, so I will let it keep on going.
A lot of women have these genes and they don't know why they're so sexual.
Mm-hmm.
Some women have a high sex drive because it's just that we live in a society where they don't get married. Like you, right? You said you got pregnant by your husband 19 times.
19.
Had you not been raped, perhaps, you could have been one of those women out there with 5 to 6 baby daddies.
Oh no, babe.
You understand?
I'm not baby mama material. I wouldn't have. Mm-mm.
But do you think that sexual trauma was part of the reason why you settled and tried to find a man and settled down rather than because of you know what I'm saying?
I've always been a relationship type of girl. I've never been one to.
Do you understand?
I never had a one night stand in my life.
But do you know what I'm saying to you though?
No, we don't know what you're saying, damn it.
I get the psychology of it.
No,
I'm talking about sexually. I'm talking about having multiple sex partners.
I get the psychology of it.
You see what I'm saying? After that, you didn't want that.
Mm-hmm.
No, we didn't want that.
And you know what I'm saying? It could be what led you to your husband.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Everything happens for a reason. You know what I mean?
Hey,
and that's
Jess.
my thing. My thing is to give you your power back.
Exactly, Fundi.
To let you know that you're not a victim.
No, I'm a survivor.
You're a survivor. You're a strong individual, and the pressure is what made you what you are today. You understand what I'm saying? And to not look at it, and I don't think you are. I think that you have a very healthy perspective on it. But to give you that empowerment, and for you to look around you and wow, that moment shaped my whole life to become who I am today.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying?
No.
If I could just give a message to the ladies on the live right now,
hey, love
it
you
would
too.
be, don't hold anything in. Secrets make you sick. Tell whatever's going on. Don't keep anything in. If someone is hurting you, let someone know. Because secrets.
I would say that you made the right decision. You did the best thing you could do. I feel like I said, you're not a victim. You did some strong shit. You made a logical decision, which also shows your personality as well, that you're not emotionally driven and that you can do something out of what needs to be done rather than what emotionally you want to do. And that's part of your personality. So I wouldn't
say particularly to, I wouldn't give nobody no advice at all because everybody's different. I would say like, you are who you are, and what happens, happens, and it was going to be happen the way it's going to happen. And like you said, your daddy would have been in jail.
Oh yeah.
Had you told. So would you give that advice to someone to put their
He need a divine intervention. You mean by getting hit by a car? You mean 40 feet? Do you mean by him getting out then getting hit by a car? Would that be a divine intervention for him to change? Would that mean that, hey, bedroom bully, do you actually mean the divine intervention means him to walk on, hey, we let you out, and next you know you get hit by a car? Would that be the divine intervention you're talking about? Oh. He said don't give advice, then proceed to give advice. Okay. Oh man, I cannot. I'm sorry. All right, let's finish. We might do a part 3. Don't worry about it.
Put dad in jail, or put their dad in a situation to go to jail? I mean, or would you say, hey, it made me who I am today. I survived, and it made me who I am today, and I'm strong because of that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I feel like
what?
It's a terrible thing.
What?
But I also just don't want you to be disempowered. I see so many people walk around that are victims of molestation, like myself. I'm a victim of molestation. When I was 9 years old, there was a man named Mr. Pope. That's what I knew him as. He lived in Queens.
Listen
Mr.
carefully.
Pope, you would say child molested me.
Listen
you would
carefully.
say child molested me.
Listen carefully.
He made me put my penis in other kids' mouths, other foster kids. We was in a foster home, and then took pictures of me. Then did the same with me, put the child's penis in my mouth and took pictures of me.
Listen carefully.
Which to me was not right.
No, you said you liked it. You changed up.
What I want to say is this: as a child, I was always curious sexually. I was humping on things.
You hear?
I was a very sexual child.
You hear
so
this?
He caught me humping on other boys. I was humping on other boys around. I was just trying to figure myself out. I was jacking off, humping on other kids.
See, this is the part that people miss, and they don't listen carefully. He has 4, Sky Blue. He has 4. 3 boys and a girl. The only reason why Mr. Pope did what he did, hey, Rainbow baby, is because Mr. Pope caught him doing it to other kids. He was the menace to society since he was 9. Do you have StreamYard? I'll drop it again. It's supposed to click you right in. And if not, then YouTube is acting funky. Wasn't he having blank with his baby mothers while they was? You know they will show that part. They're gonna definitely show that part. You will know. No, it's working. It's working. It's working. It's working. I don't know why you can't get in, corny. It's working. It's working. But y'all gonna have to listen carefully. He was the one at 9 years old. This is why his family did not keep him. This is how he ended up in foster care. But you guys don't listen. Y'all think because his parents, whatever quote unquote happened to his parents, he was just passed around. No. He was already doing that in the house, probably or allegedly with his little cousins and stuff. And they were like, no, you got to go. That's how he got put in foster care. He was already do you know how many people at 9 years old are messed up today because of Nature Nut? People just thinking that the people in the cult is messed up. No, them little boys at 9 years old is messed up too. How you 9 years old whacking off? How you 9 years old putting your thing? No, you're in the right place. You're in the right place. You're in the right place, sister. You just got to let them have they just have to have your microphone and your camera. You got to accept it. You have to, once you accept it, you're in. That's how we're going to be able to hear you and see your picture. You have to accept it. I copied and pasted the link already, Miss Leo. Yes, I try to tell you guys that. They keep saying, oh no, because Mr. Pope. No, Mr. Pope saw what he was doing to them little boys. And him being a vert for himself, he took advantage of it. And everything was okay. Everything was okay when Mr. Pope was taking pictures of Nature Nut. It will say entering. Yeah, it's supposed to say entering. Now, everything was okay when he had his thing in their mouth. Everything was good until they put their thing in his mouth. Then it's like, oh my God. But he saw that the boy was already like that. But people don't listen, and they be like, well, this happened to him, and this happened. No, and no. He was, can you imagine people that was in that foster care that this has been done to? They all messed up right now. They all messed up. Them poor boys there minding their business, minding their own business. Here he go touching on them, fondling them, doing stuff to them. They still exist today. They exist today. So I'm gonna rewind it because I keep thinking that things happen to Nature Boy. No, Nature Boy was doing things himself. No, you're not listening, Martin. He was doing it already. Mr. Pope seen him doing it. So Mr. Pope decided to, because he's a pervert himself, and he decided, well, hey, let me get some pictures, because he's a pervert himself. So he was watching Nature Nut. And he was watching what Nature Nut was doing to all the other little boys who don't know no better. And he took advantage of it. But even if Pope never didn't take advantage of it, he would have still been violating them boys. He was violating them boys first. He was violating them first. Martin, I'm going to rewind it. You got to listen again. He was already a violator. He was violating them poor kids. He was violating them babies. He was violating them. They are babies. They're 8 and 9 years old, because at that point, he's still 9. And he said he liked it. Yes, he was born with a sick mind. Now here we go. I'm gonna rewind it a teeny bit so you guys can hear it again. He was already a violator.
What emotionally you want to do, and that's part of your personality. So I wouldn't say particularly to, I wouldn't give nobody no advice at all because everybody's different. I would say like, you are who you are, and what happens happens, and it was going to be happen the way it's going to happen. And like you said, your daddy would have been in jail.
Oh yeah.
Had you told. So would you give that advice to someone to put their dad in jail, or put their dad in a situation to go to jail? I mean, or would you say, hey, it made me it made me who I am today. I survived, and it made me who I am today, and I'm strong because of that. You know what I'm saying?
No, if you listen, at Yum Yum, if you know, some people are born predators, because if you listen to what he says, and I've heard a lot of predators say that too, they like, I've always liked that. Just like nobody is born to hang a cat. Like they don't learn that from people. Well, let me hang this cat. Let me hurt this animal. Nobody, kids, some kids, we just got, yeah, some people are just born evil. Like, and then you'll go, I knew something was wrong with the kid when he did that to the cat, or he did this to the dog, or he did this to the fish, or he did this to the bird. Sometimes things are just strange. Maybe it's a chemical imbalance or something like that. But some people are born with chemical imbalances. A lot of some is learned behavior, some is not learned behavior. And when it comes down to Nature Nut, it's not learned behavior. He was born chemically imbalanced. Even if Mr. Pope did not make it worse, he was still he's still a violator. He's still a violator. He's still, if let's say Mr. Pope did nothing, put like this. Let's say Mr. Pope did not do nothing. He's still, do you know the kids who got violated by Nature Boy? They're still living with this today. A lot of them guys between 35 and 42 that was in the foster care, they have to live with this, what this man did to them. He said, I was touching on these boys, doing this to these boys, blah, blah, blah. Exactly, Jess. Now, hereditary, I don't know. All that is a could be. I don't know. No, but I'm talking about, but the only reason why Pope did, he's sick. But he's like, hold up, this kid's sick too. It's just like damn, you sick. I don't even have to violate you. You a sick little boy. You gonna bring me the kid. Pope didn't even have to go get the candy. Nature Boy brought the candy to him. That's some sick stuff. Pope did not have to even go. Pope didn't have to groom them. He didn't have to go look for them, because he already seen what Nature Boy was doing, what Eligio was doing to these kids. So he didn't even have to go and do none of that. Nature Boy just bought him the candy. Bedroom bully, you gotta take that word out. Let me take it out for you, because you gotta change up how you write you gotta change how you write the words up in here. Y'all know how YouTube is. And maybe Nature. I think YouTube already YouTube ain't let it go through anyway. YouTube didn't let it go through. No, you put the word ILL with the K there. You put the word ILL with the K there. But YouTube itself didn't let it go through. YouTube itself didn't let it go through. You say, yes, Jessica. Dama said he wasn't Mo. You can't say that word neither. And he just always wanted to ill. So them two words you just got to change up. So, like I'm saying, Nature Nut, he too busy watching Nature Nut and watching Nature Nut be a violator. He said, shit, Pope said, I done struck me a gold mine. Pope said, I struck me a gold mine. I don't even have to offer them no candy. I ain't got to take them on no trips. I ain't got to do nothing. Eligio, come here, Eligio. I done seen you put your thing in that boy mouth. Put that thing in his mouth again. I'm gonna take a picture. Chick, chick. Nature boy like, okay. I like doing that anyway. So they became partners in crime. Even though the adult is at the fault. But Nature Boy bought them all the candy. So again, we're gonna listen carefully. And to prove our point, the man even violated a dog. The dog was minding his business. This man's so sexually active, he even did beastology. Come on now. Come on now.
Right.
I feel like it's a terrible thing, but I also just don't want you to be disempowered. I see so many people walk around that are victims of molestation, like myself. I'm a victim of molestation. When I was
listen carefully,
9 years old.
Oh, Sky Blue.
There was a man named Mr. Pope. That's what I knew him as. He lived in Queens. Mr. Pope, you would say child molested me. You would say child molested me. He made me put my penis in other kids' mouths, other foster kids. We was in a foster home, and then took pictures of me. Then did the same with me, put the child's penis in my mouth and took pictures of me.
Listen.
Which to me was not right. What I want to say is this.
Listen.
As a child, I was always curious sexually. I was humping on things. I was a very sexual child. So he caught me humping on other boys. I was humping on other boys around. I was just trying to figure myself out. I was jacking off, humping on other kids. That's what I did. It didn't matter.
See, you heard it from the horse mouth. The man was humping walls. He was humping pillows. He was humping couches. He was humping poles. He was hump over there and hump over there. Here a hump, there a hump, everywhere a hump. And he said Pope caught him doing it. This ninja brought the candy to the candy store. This ninja brought the candy to the candy store. And which means if he got caught doing it, it goes to show you, where was he doing this at? How did that man catch you? You were just humping him anywhere, huh? You wasn't like in the cut where nobody can see. You just going around humping and violating these little boys. Now they all effed up. We're talking about the people in carbonation messed up. What about the people who was the kids that was in that foster care? That is, you don't think they're messed up? You don't think that, where are them pictures at? What did Pope do with them pictures? They go living their life. Can you imagine them pictures coming up? Can you imagine minding your business 40 years old and somebody send you a picture with somebody's thing in your mouth? This is a sick, demented man here. This is a sick, demented man. Everybody talking about them, oh, this what happened in the cult. What about them 8 and 9-year-olds who got pictures of them? What happened to them damn pictures? Where are them pictures at? And them boys forever gonna have in their mind them pictures exist. They ain't good for no woman. They are not good for no woman, and they are not going to tell their woman this is what happened. Some might, but some is not. Some of them gonna be getting them damn flashes of being humped on by nature nut. Some of them are gonna get flashes of damn them. They got me in the picture. They got me in the picture with that boy, with this other little boy thing in my mouth. Ain't nobody talking about that though. Nobody's talking about that. Well, we don't know. Hopefully he is under the jail. But even if you take away Mr. Pope, he was the first violator. He was the first violator. They are traumatized just from him alone. This is even before Pope. Before Pope saw what he was doing, Nature Boy was already violating these kids. Yes, Sky Blue. This is why some people get into fostering children. And you got to be careful of them too, Ewan. Some people is twisted. Some of them really just want that money. They let them kids do whatever they want to do. It's sad that I just think that if you're not ready to be a good parent, don't have no kids. Because every which way you turn, these kids cannot win. They can't win. They can't win. They can't win in the household. They can't win in the foster care. And then they go stay with foster parents. They can't win there. Some of these kids' lives, that's why I don't be quick to judge people. Because a lot of us has not walked in a lot of people's shoes. We have not walked in their shoes. We don't know what they've been through. We quick to judge. We don't know what they've been through. We don't know what some people been through in their lives. Because I know if I was a man and that happened to me, I'm effed up forever. Because now this guy have to wonder if he's straight or if he's not straight. Did he like it? Didn't he like it? Do I like girls? Do I like boys? They effed up thanks to Nature Boy. That's all he did was mess up, F up people. Then come Mr. Pope. Makes it even worse. Mr. Pope makes it even worse. Yeah, Scott, that's exactly what I was saying. That's exactly what I was saying, beautiful. That's terrible. That's why I said a lot of kids, a lot of people, that's why I be sort of kind of careful and I get to learn the person's story first. Because people be just talking about people and talking about people. And we have no idea, like, we didn't walk their shoes. And I guarantee you, them young boys that Nature Boy done effed up, they didn't go get no mental health. They did not go get no mental health. They ain't speak. I can't say, I don't know. But the way he talking, some may have got mental health, some may not have. Some of them is causing havoc. Some of them is causing havoc right now. Because it's not even just the fact that they've been violated. It's the fact that there are pictures out there with these young kids. There's pictures out there. And dare for you to ask about your biological parents, because how dare you? And we took you in and they didn't want you was their mentality. I am sorry to hear that, baby. I see why my mom would never let me go to sleepovers. I went to one and she picked me up right after a few hours. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. These kids are.
If you was a girl or boy as a child, I remember just humping on things, just anything to figure myself out as a child.
The man said he humped on anything to figure himself out as a child.
It was the most intimate thing to me to touch myself.
It was the most intimate thing to him to do was touch himself. That was the most intimate thing for him to do.
To be like, damn, you know, I could make myself feel good. And as a child, being so unempowered, you know, to find this power within myself, to touch myself and feel good, it was an exploring for me. And so that's what I did. So it didn't matter who you were, whether you was a boy or a girl, or I was humping on you. That's just what I did. I humped on people.
You heard that? So not only did he violate little boys, he violated girls too. He said it didn't matter if you was a boy or a girl. It didn't matter. I wanted to make myself feel good, and I felt empowered when he didn't say violated, but I'm going to say violated. He felt empowered when he violated people. That made, and this ain't that what he's still doing today. He feels empowered when he violates you. That's what gives him power. I violate people, I feel powerful. Here go them little girls, 8 and 9 years old, minding their business. Here he go, humping on them. Yeah, shaking your head, bedroom bully. That's why I said a lot of people really didn't listen to what Nature Nut was saying. And they so quick to say, oh, he grew up terrible. And no, he didn't grow up terrible. These are the things he did to people. He was a deviant from then. That's why his family members did not keep him, because he was a deviant. His aunts and uncles was like, hell no, I'm not keeping you. This is how he ended up in foster care, because he is a deviant. I was touching on the cousins, the dogs, the cats, and everything else. They said, this boy got to go. He got to go.
as a child. This is what I did. And in that moment, he seen I was very curious as a child, and then he made me have acts with the kids.
See, he seen that I was very curious. So Mr. Pope seen. Mr. Pope didn't approach him. Mr. Pope seen, oh my goodness, this young boy just bought candy to the candy store. I'll take it. I'll take it.
And then took pictures of it and said if I told anybody, he would show these pictures. And I was like, damn. But one day, I remember I was at the childhood foster agency, and I told the lady, Miss Boss, at Harlem Hospital, that he was sexually molesting me. And I want to go back to my brother. And in that moment, she made me, I was so scared of this man.
Now, you're not going to be in Queens, and this happened in Harlem Hospital. No, sir. No, sir. If you're in the system and you're in the Bronx, and you're in Queens, they're taking you to Jamaica Hospital. They're not going to take you way to Harlem Hospital. So whoever though, look how quick he lied. Look how quick he lied. Allegedly. Well, let's go.
She made me say that in front of him. I remember being a child and being petrified, like, damn, I gotta say this in front of this man.
No, fine, China.
I have to say this in front of him. And I had to stick up for myself and say that shit in front of him. I believe that everybody has a life story, and your story does not belong to you. It belongs to everyone, because we all going through the same shit. We all think the same things, and we're not expressing these things that are hidden. And in this video, it's going to be raw and uncut, period. I want to talk about things that'll make you uncomfortable. I don't care about how you feel about me. I don't care if you don't like me. I don't care what you call me. I'm me, and I'm going to be true to my own self and tell you everything. No one can expose me, because I'm me, and everything that happened to me for a reason, and I'm not ashamed of none of it, because at the end of the day, it's me. And my journey is my journey. And I believe that each and every one of us hold a piece that can heal another. But if we suppress these things and act like we're greater than other people, or this is my journey. A man what you would call molested me. As I look back at it now, I was very scared and uncomfortable, because I miss my brother. I got separated from my brother, and Mr. Pope was making me do that stuff with another kid, and I ain't like it. But later on in my life, I had sexual acts with little boys. I did. Was I gay or not? I don't have attraction to men now, because I tried that. I tried to be with a man before to be bisexual, and if it was up to me and by choice, I would rather be bisexual. That's just me. That's just how I am. Like, I think that, people that are bisexual have more sexual pleasure when we think of sex and just open-mindedly. And my mind is open, so a lot of people that's closed-minded not gonna like me, but I would rather be bisexual if I could, because it's just more pleasure, period. That's my preference. If I had a preference, that's what I would be, but I'm not. I'm more attracted to a woman than I am a man, just naked. Like, if a woman was standing here naked, since I was a kid, that's how I was. But when I was a kid, it didn't matter. Like, whoever you was, I'm going to get my rocks off. Like, and that's how I was. Like, as a child, I was humping everything. I was very horny as a child. Okay, that's just how I was. So it was really an exploration. I never forget when I got my first bit of sperm to come out, and I was just like amazed at myself, and I was just working myself. Even at a very young age, I was always sexual. I was always wanting to have that pleasure. I was always horny. I was always sexual, horny, and roused.
This is what I mean when he learned from Mr. Pope. Pope took pics of what he had Nature Nut do and threatened to show them. Nature Boy then takes videos of them having X with his members. Yeah. I'm not disagreeing with that, Martin. Yes. Mm-hmm. That part, yeah. Exactly. But this man brought candy to the candy store. Who does that, Nature Nut?
Never was aroused to little children, like, like a little kid or a baby that's younger than me. Never have I ever looked at a little baby and been like, ooh, I want to hump on that little baby. No, it was like my peers, like if you, like me and the kids was around, I was the kid humping on people, like, and they was it was a lot. All of us was doing this shit. All of the fucking children was humping on each other. We were just trying to figure out what the fuck was going on. No one educated me about that. I didn't have nobody to go to and say, I'm feeling horny. What should I do? I'm touching myself. And everything was taboo. So I had to do it in secret. And everything I did was in secret. I didn't have nobody to run to and talk to about it. Because I felt shame. As a child, I was like shameful. Like I thought it was a bad thing, like that I'm feeling this way. So within me, it was a suppressed feeling in my life to be horny. So my views on sexuality, I'm so glad I became a stripper. And I was a stripper because that led me into the world of sexuality and understood it. Nobody understands sexuality better than your boy. Because I went into the sex industry and I understood being me in my mind and how my mind thinks. I was able to have certain experiences and realize, like, yo, for myself through my journey, I realized a lot of things being involved in sexual activities. I was like, wow, this is amazing. Like, and I was able to philosophize things while I was in that moment. Like, whoa, this is crazy. Like, one time in my life, because, you know, I was poor, being raised like me. I didn't have a mother or father. You know, coming up in the world for me was very confusing because I was always in somebody else's family. So I never seen people that looked like me. I was snatched away and I was very recluse from society. Even though I was in society, I never was really a part of it. Like picture day was weird for me in elementary because people's family came and did the picture and I was like, you know, some oddball out there. And looking back into my childhood, I'm like, damn, I was very disconnected from everything and I never really fit in with society. This is just the psychology on how I was raised. And, but I just remember being horny all the time. I remember as a child, I used to sweep up this little store, this little bodega for the guy to give me a sex magazine. And I used to from day one, I used to always look at women's titties, white girls' titties, like it was in white magazines. I just remember just jacking off. It would be cold outside, jacking off to the magazine. I was a very horny ass little dude. Like this is just how I was, high sex. And I never understood it until I got into the sex industry. You see what I'm saying? So I was molested as a child, so I know how it feels. I want to tell you, I know how it feels to be told to do something by an adult that you didn't want to do. Like I totally understand how that feeling feels because I am someone that's been a victim of that, if you want to say victim of that. But I feel like it was something that was important in my life that I went through, and I have reasons why that happened to me, and I'll tell you why in a minute. But just no one educated me on my sexual energy. No one educated me at all. I was just humping everything. You understand? So it wasn't until I became an adult. And as an adult, coming into this world without no mother, without no father, all my biological family on my mom's side, I'm gonna tell you right now, are crackheads. I was born a crack baby. I was born in Harlem Hospital. I was raised in Wagner Projects, and I emerged from crack smoke. So my reality and where I come from like basically nothing. I was passed around from home to home all my life.
remember, he is 40. He is 40. That means his mother would have been pregnant in 81. Your whole family could not be crackheads in 81. Crack did not come out in full swing to 84, 85. 84, 85, and by 86, that's when you was considered a crackhead. People were smoking a crack, but you wasn't a crackhead, a real crackhead, until in the 85, 86. Right? And it didn't get really dangerous to 87, 88. And by the time we got to 89 and 90, that's when it was nothing but wars going on. That was block against block, building against building. So again, people are not listening to what he is saying. I need to do a video just focus on the correct level because when they talk, the loudest of them are saying all of the stereotypes that were pushed out about them. Right. So again, you guys have to listen to what he's saying. It's true and partially lie. There's no way in your whole entire mother's side, which he claimed are Haitians. I have never, ever in my life, the Haitians that I know, I've never seen people come from Haiti and they all crackheads. They come here for a better life. They come here for a better life. They ain't got no time for that nonsense. You might, maybe one or two, but that'll be second and third generation. But I have never seen a whole crackhead Haitian family. Ever, never. So scratch that. The whole, no, you just was going around humping on everything and your family was not letting you in their house. See, nobody listens to what he is saying. And y'all too busy giving him passes because people have to make their lives look really bad so you can excuse their bad behavior. You can excuse their deviant behavior. You can excuse all the mayhem they cause on people. So they have to tweak their childhood so you can feel sorry for them when they are deviant people. The other side of Puerto Rican. Blanchy Poo. No, one side Haitian, other side, first they was Dominicans. Then he switched up and come to find out they're Puerto Ricans. But we ain't talking about the Puerto Ricans, we're talking about the Haitians. He said the mother side supposed to be Haitian. There's no way. They strive for excellence. They strive for excellence. They want to be lawyers and doctors. They strive for excellence. I'm not saying that is not true. Anything could be possible. But for what I know, there's no way I've never seen a whole family of crackhead Haitians. I've never, never. The whole damn you talk about Haitians, you got messed up when you said Haitians. Crackheads and Haitians, that don't go together, bro. Not the whole family. They're all not sitting up in the house smoked out. They did not come to America to be smoked out on no daggone crack. I'm sorry. You over here? Hey, boo. No, that shit is not accurate. I don't know who he think he playing with, especially But when they started coming to New York, shit. Even that time, the regular black folks wasn't even crackheads yet, but we was drinking and heroin and white line and all that stuff. But we wasn't even crackheads yet. So can you imagine Haitian? No. But the people who want to feel sorry for him and not listen for the lies, these are the things, and these are what predators do, guys. Remember, I'm speaking upon the behavior. You have to start learning these behaviors so you will not be caught out there when a man is telling you something and you automatically start feeling sorry for this man and you're not listening to what these men are saying. And a lot of women get caught out there listening to what these men are saying. They're not putting dates together. If a man tell you something, keep it locked in your head. That go for women too. But if a man tell you, then you go home and you check them dates. Anytime you meet a man and he start telling you stuff, you go home and check them dates and see if shit add up. Something don't add up, you know he lying. And what age this happened? And what was going on when this happened? You gotta be a detective. I'm sorry. When you meeting people these days, you have to be detectives. Damn all that my heart shit. Hey, Twin Spence, how are you? Welcome. It is what it is. When you meet people, you got to be detectives. Nobody got no time for wasting no time with people. And he's especially coming across a deviant person like narcissistic sociopath, allegedly like this.
I forgave my oppressor by just knowing that the person didn't know any better. That it taught me a lot about sexuality. It allowed me to.
Now he forgave his oppressor. He forgave Dr. Pope. Because Dr. Pope didn't know no better. You hear this? My oppressor didn't know no better. You know why? Because Natureboy liked it. He liked it. Remember, he was doing it before Mr. Pope saw him. And then Mr. Pope said, bring that candy over here to this candy shop. Bring that candy to the candy shop. And he was liking it. That's why it was so easy for him to forgive Mr. Pope. It was kind of easy because he enjoyed it. That's some sick stuff. It's sick, but it is what it is. Yeah, I remember the timeline to the tape because I remember the time when it was before crack. I remember how the neighborhood was. And I remember when they started selling it and we had to keep ducking to the building. I remember when it was just smoking it. Then I remember how it progressed. Then I remember when people became crackheads. Then I remember when it was the crack wars. I remember when it was from block to block. And then if you remember, all the songs turned into songs about robbing and stealing and crack and don't do crack. And then people selling crack. Come on now. No, Yum. Pope knew better. But he just said he forgave him because he didn't know no better. But it's not, Mr. Pope damn sure knew better. It's just that he liked it. So which side of the Puerto Rico, the Haitian side, forgave him? Bless you. I don't know. Blanche, that's what Sugar is saying. The late 80s is more likely. But his mother was pregnant with him in 81. So, baby, Crack was not in your system, and your whole family was not crackheads in 81. Sorry. Especially, you messed up when you called them Haitians. You really messed up then. You really messed up when you called them Haitians and crackheads. The whole family. Okay.
Learn about a lot about sexuality myself. You feel what I'm saying? To understand things, and it opened me to it early. And with my personality type, I was going to philosophize it anyway and understand it deeply. So I empower myself, and I don't be a victim. I don't want you to be a victim. I don't want anyone to blame anyone. I want you to empower yourself and be able to stand up and push forward and be happy with your life.
Mm-hmm.
And you see what I'm saying to you?
Oh yeah.
So my key thing is that you change the perspective of your trauma to heal.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like you a boss, you strong.
Solar never said he was Haitian. Solar said his mother is Mexican and his father is Jamaican, James. And then he said his mother's Jamaican, his mother is Mexican, and his father is Jamaican. He never said Haitian. Get it right, James.
You found your husband because of this. I feel like it shaped your whole life. That one event, it shaped your whole entire existence. You got 3 beautiful children. You got a beautiful life. You're strong. You're intelligent. But you are someone that can suppress things, that can have anxiety, and you need not to you need to learn how to not let things build up and have anxiety, and learn how to have a healthy outlet.
Right.
You know, because if you had a healthy outlet, we can let out that same energy without having to have told your dad. It's a way to let out that energy. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. And I learned it through school that every psychiatrist has to have a psychiatrist. So, I mean, I have a therapist, and I just really came on here to share my story with you all and to get your perspective on it, just to see how you felt about it.
Sure. I think that. How did you enjoy it? How did you enjoy the session? How was you thought?
It was. I mean, you have good points. That sometimes I'm shaking my head at you like no. But
that's the thing. Like, I feel like Pac said, we're supposed to get in trouble to push the truth. Like, if we continue to do the same thing, we're gonna be the same people. If we're ever gonna grow, we have to do something different. We have to speak different things, do different things, and not be afraid to be like everybody else and say what everybody else wants to hear, but be different, man. We have to grow. We have to become more. And I'm a part of the transformation process of us becoming more and moving out of the molds and the shapes of the mind state of the norm. That's what I'm a part of. I'm not here to say that I stand on people getting raped. I'm saying that I don't want the victim to feel victimized. I want them to be empowered. I want them to take their power back, get their ass up, and make a good life out of what happened. Make a good out of something negative. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. Yeah. Don't just dwell on it all the time and drive yourself crazy, because that's what a lot of people do. And that's why a lot of people end up in the
Okay, calling people crack babies was a popular insult back in the days. People probably kept calling him a crack baby due to how he acted, that he might have Martin, they cannot call you something that doesn't exist yet. Martin, you have to listen, baby. You people have to listen. They can't call you a crack baby in 81. It did not exist yet. So they can't call you something that doesn't exist yet. Remember, it didn't exist. It didn't exist till he was like 5 or 6 years old. So he was not a crack baby, and they can't call him a crack baby because they didn't have crack to even call him a crack baby. Now, once crack is out, now they insulting you. You end up, they even calling you a baby kid or crack baby. It's either or back then. If you understand what I'm saying. My sister Edward said, Ewan say, hit the like. She said, hit that like button. She said, hit that like. We hit that like button. That was she said, hit the like. Let's get these likes going. And Rambo couldn't speak it well. In Costa Rica, Sola and Natureboy knew not one Spanish word. Rambo had to do it. Yeah, but you couldn't tell Sola he didn't speak Spanish. And actually, in any of the Spanish countries, Rambo did all the translating until he left. No, the couple of other guys spoke Spanish too. I forgot the other guy. The dark skin one. The brown skin one. The one who was talking to Mama Dia, he spoke Spanish too. A couple of them spoke Spanish.
Mental institutions because they drive themselves crazy over being raped or molested.
I've been through a lot. I'm happy because I've been able to go through the traumas in my mind and rationalize them and realize it in my life because I've been on my spiritual journey. I got to understand why things happen the way they happen. And I'm like, I wouldn't take back anything because it made me who I am. Wow, every little thing, everything, the trauma, every trauma that happened to me, I wouldn't take back anything because at the end of the day, it gave my soul substance. And so I want you and anybody that's watching this to know that everything happened for a reason. All negative can be turned into a positive. And most times the negative happens to build you up, to make you stronger, like you said. Mm-hmm. I don't want people to be positive, so I want them to heal.
In my state, there's no statute of limitation on rape. So I could go downtown today and take a warrant out on him and have him locked up for the rape when I was 11. He called me when he got out of prison because I have a business and my business line was down, so I had to put my cell phone number on my Facebook page. And he called me and told me he was gonna rape me again. Well, he called me a bitch and told me he was gonna find me and rape me again and all kinds of crazy stuff. I said, well, let me let you speak to my husband. And he hung up. So he called me from a block number, of course. So
he's obviously a hurt person, bro.
Yeah, he's gonna be a hurt person if he comes in contact with me because I got a 380, I got a 9mm, and he's gonna be hurt.
Man, bro.
He's gonna be real hurt. I'm not worried about going.
I'm all about forgiveness. I'm all about, instead of just throwing people away, understanding why things happen. I'm not about calling people sick and throwing them away. I'm about looking at things logically and saying, wow, what would make him become that person to do that? Why?
When he was younger, he was a very attractive young man. He could have any girl he wanted. Like, that was his age because he was 16.
Our society is a throwaway society. We have the biggest prison in any country in the world because we throw people away. And I feel like that's dismissive.
It was my brother's best friends. People are asking me.
I want to know what was the psychology behind him doing that? Why don't we get to the root of why he did that? What was wrong with him? What do you think was wrong with him?
I don't know. Maybe he was molested. I don't know.
Right.
Maybe
he was molested. Maybe he was molested, right?
With me.
And
all those years later. Why are you so angry with me? I never had you arrested. The other women, the other girls, the 11-year-olds and 12-year-olds.
Well, prison turns you into an animal. I can tell you that.
But I never had you arrested. So why are you calling me, telling me you're gonna rape me again?
I have no idea about that. Like, I don't know the fine details. That sounds terrible, but I can't judge because I don't know. You know what I mean? What happened? I'm sorry that happened to you. Real shit. Like, that's fucked up. Like, that's fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Well, I don't know the fine details of everything. I'm not in that deep into your relationship. I'm getting one side of the story. But I'm just saying, like, you know, I don't want you to victimize yourself. And what you're saying is triggering a lot of women right now in the room, and I know that. So that's a good thing. And if anybody's being triggered right now, I urge you to empower yourself with this moment and not become a victim and start feeling like somebody owes you something. No one owes you anything, and that's the key to life. For you to get your ass up and move forward and get what you deserve out of life, you gotta forgive it. You have to.
She did.
You have to see it in a way that's going to empower you instead of disempower you by being a victim. And that's all I'm saying. You understand what I'm saying? We could sit here, play the violin, and feel sad and feel down, and our bodies will destruct from our mindset, or we can build ourselves up and we can get up and move forward, because you can't stay down.
No.
You gotta get up. And you can't walk around with these traumas because it's gonna cycle again.
And get therapy, get help. If you need help, get help.
Talk to somebody you can trust.
Yes. Yes.
I love myself, yo. Thanks for calling.
My phone is about to die.
Thanks for calling.
Thank you.
Okay. So basically, in your previous conversation with the young lady that was talking about, you know, the rape situation, I heard you say something about, you know, that sometimes everyone goes through something for a reason. So a situation could actually happen to you to better you, right?
Right.
Do you feel like that kind of takes away responsibility from people that do bad things? Because at the end of the day, like, people do have free choice. I feel like it's a conscious decision if you want to do something wrong. I'm not saying that people are not more, they have like natural inclination to do wrong or right, but I feel like some things happen for a reason, but it's not always to better you. You get what I'm trying to say? It's not always a bettering thing. Like, it's not always
a
positive thing.
Everything's happening for you. See, this is the mindset that makes people victims, the mindset you have. Since you've been on the phone, you've had a victim mindset from, oh, we didn't have this or we didn't have that.
No, I don't think it's a victim thing. I just think it's a factual thing.
I don't want to hang up on you.
Okay.
This is what I'm saying to you. Since you've been on the phone, you've had a victim mind state as far as how black people, like African American people, you're like, oh, I just feel like that's the victim mind state that keeps our people stagnant and not growing. No one owes you shit. No white man, nobody owes you nothing. Get up and get it popping for yourself. If you're waiting for someone to give you something, you are highly mistaken, and no one's coming to save you. No one can do anything.
I agree with you though. Like, I agree.
You have to get your ass up and do the work. You can lock a rapist up, but it doesn't heal your trauma. Yeah, the rape still happened though. You can kill the person that raped you, But you still have to live with that trauma. My job is to get you to understand how to get through the trauma. You looking at the victim and you looking at your victimization and looking at the oppressor, what we should do to the oppressor. Okay, what about you? We can kill the oppressor. How do you live your life and go forward? That's what I'm more concerned with, more than what happened to you. The universe is always looking at your response, not what happened to you, but what you do with what happens to you. You're going to push forward. You're going to forgive that shit and let it go by changing your perspective in whatever way you got to trick yourself to move forward and be great. You better do it today. Nobody owes you nothing. It happened. It probably happened for karma. That's how I look at it. If you can't find no reason, find a reason to get over it and get your ass up and keep pushing forward. That's what I'm here for. I'm not condoning what was done. I'm about the healing process. Okay? Get your ass up and stop having even black people collectively, stop making excuses and figure that shit out. Yo, they give us 400 years of oppression and then the black man this, the black man that. Be proactive and applying what we do have and fighting the way we have. Acting as a victim will never get us where we need to be. You can't be a god and be a slave, a victim at the same time. A god says, I did this to myself because there is no separation. And they move forward and they make a better world, better reality.
Exactly.
Not holding on to anything because you're a god.
He done did so much.
This shit, man.
Exactly.
My job is to remind you of that.
Exactly.
Y'all seen a video of me in a doctor's office, whatever. People like, yo, one day I was living up under a woman. I didn't believe in myself. Shorty kicked me out. She was whipping my ass. Facts. I was the female and she was the man. That's the kind of relationship. You might not believe that, but that's what was going on. And I had to take that shit because she was taking care of me. And one day, I wasn't having it. And I would leave, pack my bags and go. And I left. And I was out in the cold. And I remember being the nigga that was always trying to ask somebody, can I come stay with you? I'm gonna get a job, can I rent a room? I was that nigga that thought somebody owed me something. Drinking 40s, chilling, trying to get the next chick, living up under a chick. And one day I was in the military. I was in the army. I did like basic training at AIT. And then I got out of the army.
No, they got you out the army. You didn't make it past basic training, ninja.
On a medical leave.
On a medical leave.
So, but it was an honorable discharge. So I got out the army. But when I was in AIT, I was in Aberdeen Proving Grounds. There was this gay guy in the cafeteria. And he used to be like, and we was cool with him because he used to let us use his car, me and my nigga Joe. Me and my nigga Joe, we should use his car because he liked being around us because he was gay. But he'll let us use his car. We'll take his car on furlough on the weekends and we'll go to the club. We'll take Bobby's car and go to the club. And Bobby.
Oh my gosh. Source, hello, Source. Hello, Source TV. You say he's actually making more sense than most people will understand. You will have to explain to me, is it the lie part that's making sense or the truth part that's making sense? Because a lot a lot of lies that he says makes absolutely sense too, but it's all a lie. He's mixing the truth with lies. And if you don't know which one is which, of course it's going to sound like he's making sense. But some of this stuff is made up. See, just because somebody knows how to articulate well, it doesn't make it the truth. Yes, he's articulating it well and he's saying it well, but half of the shit he's saying is a lie. So I get what, if he was telling the truth, I could be like, yeah, but he's not telling all the truth. So he's just articulating it very well. He's explaining it very well, but it ain't the truth. It's not the truth. So see, this is what gets people. And I'm glad Source said that, because this is what gets people hooked in cults and hooked into bad relationships. Because when you hear somebody like Natureboy speaking, and if you don't know that he's lying, you can be like, wow, this man is deep. Oh, wow, he's smart, he's intelligent. And next thing you know, you're hooked. And then you're getting slapped around and beat around and kicked all in your stomach. And then this is a way, this intellectual hustle is what get people hooked. Because being that it sounds so good, you're not ciphering through your head. Nah, that don't add up. Nah, this don't add up. That you too busy mesmerized, not you, Source. I'm not talking about you. Remember, on this channel, I talk about the behavior. Really not about the man, but about the behavior. You understand? So you be like, oh wow, yeah. I think I'm a roll with this ninja. Not knowing that didn't happen. That couldn't have happened. Nah. Now, you cannot. Now, should somebody stay a victim? No. But nobody has the right to tell somebody, well, get up off your feet. And you don't know that people got the right to feel how they feel. That is not what thinking about. That's why I say you could explain it. It's okay. Because maybe, explain it. Explain the part that you're talking about. If you don't mind. Don't forget, we're gonna get Natureboy got his bond denied, part 3. Part 3. Yo, we all running out of ginger ale. This don't make no daggone sense. This don't make no sense at all. I think Nicole's stealing all the ginger ale. Somebody's taking all the ginger ale, damn it. It ain't right. What's going on with all the damn ginger ale? you was in Army. I wasn't tough enough, so I went to the Navy. Oh, Nicole heard me. Nicole came out the closet for that one. You heard me? I keep forgetting, but don't worry, Nicole. I got us. I got me, you, and James, man. I'm gonna hook us up. I'm gonna hook me, you, and James up. We're gonna have the stash of the stash to the stash of ginger ales. I'm not playing. Even though it was no ginger, only reason why I made it because my mama said I couldn't come home. James, I'm gonna start taking your phone, I swear. I'm gonna start taking your phone. No more phone for you. I'm so serious. No more phone for you. Oh, man. They paid for this RN too. Jack thinks Solo is going to get her hits. Not to be actually to tell the truth, Muslim. They good with that music. They good. If you ever listen to like when they used to play like the music and tunes and stuff, when all of them are together, I don't know about them being apart, but when all of them are together, they good with that music. And if she could get it done for a couple of dollars, hey, my husband and I are coming to New York for a visit. You have to tell us where to go and where we can get those funky. Girl, I don't even know. But I'll let you know. I'll let you know. Nah, some of they stuff be pumping. Some of the stuff, like actually, them girls can actually sing. Have you ever heard Star sing? Star can sing. Janae can sing. Zoka can sing. They, talent-wise, yeah. We can't take that from them. They good with that music stuff. They may not be the best because they're not professional, but if they wanted to be professional, they good to go. They just need to learn. If they learn a little bit more, they'll be good. They'll make some good music. You cannot take that from them unless they in jail. Unless they go to jail for being part of Nature Nuts world. They're gonna have to make that good music up in jail messing with Natureboy. But I'm saying. And then don't worry, guys, we are almost finished.
Wound up being somebody that let me come stay with him. You feel me? And Bobby told me one day, like, yo, you could be a stripper. Because I always had a nice body. You should be a stripper. And I remember looking at Bobby like, and getting so fucking heated. Because Bobby irritated me. His gay shit, it really irritated me, bro. Like, but I needed somewhere to stay. So it used to irk me like to my bone. Like, I used to be looking at this nigga like, yo, stop fucking, like, and he didn't, like, I used to be really, I had a temper. I had a real bad temper.
And I remember looking at Bobby like, I remember drinking, and I remember looking at Bobby like, nigga, the fuck I look like? I look like you, nigga? But he was trying to tell me like, yo, I know this stripper named White Chocolate. He's a stripper and he's making a lot of money, Lee. He used to call me Lee back then. And I remember looking at him with so much rage in my bones. Like, I've been drinking and I was looking at this nigga like, nigga, I ain't no bitch, nigga. Fuck I look like? I look like you, nigga? And he was like, I'm just saying, don't get loud with me. You know, he one of them guys. You know what I'm saying? Don't get loud with me. I'm just letting you know that you can, you know what I'm saying? You can make a lot of money. You got a nice body. You can be out here. You playing. And it never crossed my mind. I was like, nigga, fuck out of here. You feel me? Months later, I'm fucking with this broad. She letting me stay with her.
Now she a broad.
And wound up kicking me out.
Bye.
And I'm in the middle of Atlanta. And I'm cold. This is the coldest night of my life. And I'm sleeping in this car. My man Kenny let me sleep in this car. No heat on, leather seats. And the universe, I don't know why I get caught outside in the back of a fucking seat on the coldest night ever. I think this night traumatized me to never. I don't fuck with winter. I don't fuck with cold weather because of this night.
Well,
this night traumatized me.
You're in Atlanta now.
And I look back now, I'm like, yo, that's why I love the tropics. That cold ass night, I don't fuck with the winter. I don't fuck with cold weather. So remember, I'm homeless. I go to my job.
He's homeless.
I'm working as a barber. The nigga's taking 50% of my money. This is a real life story. Listen to what I'm saying. He's taking 50% of my pay. So if I do a $20 haircut, he's taking $10. That's the booth rent. 50%. This is where I'm working at. I'm going to work this day, and I gotta figure out where am I gonna stay before the end of the night. I gotta figure out I got to figure out where am I going to stay by the end of the night. I'm asking my nigga Jay. I was in a low place in my life. I'm like, yo, my nigga, can I sleep in your car? Nigga's like, nah, bro, can't let you sleep in my car, my nigga. But he let me put my bags in his car. J and Y, never forget it. So during my lunch break, I went to a shelter. So I was going to sleep in the shelter, and it was nothing but bums in there. And the guidance counselor was walking through, and I always been fresh, I always been clean, I always been a clean nigga, always been a fresh nigga. So he was looking at me like, yo, man, you ain't got no family, nothing. Like, you can't call, you don't look like you belong here. I'm like, man, nah, I'm in a daze. Like, damn, what am I gonna do? So my people, Charmaine, her mom, who passed away. Charmaine, if you watching, you remember the story.
No, she don't know.
So I called Charmaine. Charmaine, her mom is like, you could come stay with me in Philly, but I'm in Atlanta. I don't got no money to catch a Greyhound. I'm broke. I don't got no money to catch a Greyhound to go to Philly. Here, right? So I'm trying to figure out how the fuck am I gonna get to Philly overnight? But in the daytime, I'm listening to I'm desperate. I'm like, damn, I don't want to go stay in no shelter. And then it clicked to me.
It clicked.
Bobby said I could be a stripper.
Bobby was happy.
This is how it all happened. I quickly called Bobby.
Bobby.
Right?
Bobby.
And in my mind, I'm thinking like,
Bobby.
yo.
Bobby.
I could be a stripper.
I could be a stripper.
I'll make money. I have my own shit, and I'll just do it like that. Fuck it. Who gives a fuck what people think about me? Fuck them. Yeah. I can't ask nobody, can I get some money? I can't ask nobody, I can't ask nobody for something. Yeah, Charmaine mom said I can come to Philly, but I can't even get no money to get to Philly.
Why you
I've been out here
here?
on my own, though.
I thought you was working.
So I called Bobby. Bobby, he picked up on the first ring. Oh, hello. I'm like, yo, Bobby, what's the name of that nigga number you had? I could be a stripper. He's like, yeah, I'm gonna give you his number right now. I'm like, yo, how the fuck? I never forget how quick he picked the phone. So I called the dude up that's gonna put you on to be a stripper. So I'm like, yo, what's up, man? Like, I'm trying to be a stripper. Like, yo, send me pictures. I sent the pictures of me. These niggas pulled up, and from that day forward, I never been broke a day in my life, ever. Ever. These niggas, I was stripping for dudes.
Mm-hmm.
Dudes, nigga. I decided in that moment, nobody owes me shit. Mm-hmm. And I'm gonna do whatever I need to do to survive, my nigga.
I know you are.
You know what I'm saying?
You have.
And I was gonna be out in the cold. It was either do that. To me, it was I was given the option to do that or fucking be out in the cold and be a bum nigga and be out in the bum. Fuck that shit.
Well, you was
Call
cutting
me
hair,
whatever you want to call
wasn't
me,
you?
nigga. I'm about to get this money, nigga. Fuck you.
What
Feel me?
happened? What
So
happened about being a
I did
barber?
whatever I needed to do to get that money. You feel what I'm saying? So I did it. Boom.
Oh,
Getting
Lord.
wild money. You feel what I'm saying? I got the money and I started stacking my money up. I was determined in my mind to never be broke again. All the money that I was getting, I was getting all this money. I was putting money in. I didn't fuck with no banks. I had to do prepaid cards, green dot. I got all my money and I would put the money on the bank at CVS. And I put my money in the safe. Dude got me a room and I was dancing for gay dudes.
No.
Straight up.
No.
But they was paying me hella money.
What?
Because they could tell you straight. They they like that shit. So they give me extra, they give me money off the break.
What?
I made a lot of money for years. I was in the sex industry. Then I started dancing for women. Then I started being a gigolo. Then I started figuring out how to make money for days and I got into the sex industry. And it made me. But the moral of the story is this.
Is what? You're a hoe?
I'm a survivor, my nigga. And the day that I realized that I'm no longer a victim was the day I was able to survive. The day I was able to make something of myself. I never was a stripper. Nah, that's not what I am. That's a part of me. I'm a sexy nigga. I'm an entertainer. I'm an entertaining ass nigga. I'm a sexy nigga. I got a big dick and I'm entertaining. So that's a part of me. That wasn't my zenith. So I took that money and I opened up a barbershop. You feel what I'm saying? I do what I need to do to make my network do what I need to do. And I have no shame in my game at all, because I don't give a fuck what you think about me because I made me. I had to live my life. I've been in my life myself. You can think I'm gay all you want. I don't give a fuck what you think. You feel what I'm saying? Only thing I care about is inspiring you. You gotta live your life, I gotta live my life. But I want to let you know that the truth about what I went through, how I made it out that mentality. So now my little brother, who's living my old life, see me getting all this money. I'm living in nice apartments, got nice cars, got motorcycles, everything a man would want. Plus I got bitches, because I always get bitches. I'm a fly nigga. Right? When I say bitches, I mean in the hood aspect. I'm talking to the hood. I'm not talking to degrade you as a woman. We just say that in the hood like that. You feel me? So niggas was asking me, why you getting this money? I'm like, I'm a stripper. So niggas straight up hood niggas. I'm a stripper. I ain't telling my strip for dudes. I'm a stripper. Because I strip for men and women. But more of what I'm saying is this. Fuck your pride. Fuck being a victim. No one owes you shit. I'm about to get this fucking money. I do not care about what you think about me, my nigga. Because none of y'all niggas was there for me when I was in the cold. And none of y'all niggas was there to pay my phone bill. None of you niggas was there to give me a shelter. Only Charmaine's mom. And I wasn't going to my mom. So from that day, I got so popular in the stripping industry that the girl that kicked me out, she owned a salon. The girls was talking about me at the salon. You heard about Tyson? They named me Tyson. The girls, they named me Tyson. The gay guys, they call me Tyson Beckford. You heard about Tyson? I was doing such a good show, they got back to her. And she called me, oh, you a stripper now? She seen me on a flyer. She didn't know I danced for guys or nothing. But she seen me on a female flyers with the guys that dance for females. But shit, it didn't matter to me as long as I got the money. They're like, I don't give a fuck who you was. I danced for money. They're like, oh, you dance for men? Yeah, Benjamin Franklin, Thomas Jefferson. Yeah. So to me, I was making so much money. I felt like I had hit a pocket. And then look, I was able to alchemize that life. That's not who I was. And I wasn't a barber. I became a barber. I owned my own barber shop. I did all of that. I got my barber license. I done drove every fancy car. I done fucked all the women. I done did all the shit in this world. Anyway.
I believe he's telling the truth. I just believe he's trying to separate himself from being that part we know is true, Mindra. Remember, you have to pick out what part is true and what part is fake. Yes, that part is true. And some of the other stuff he say It's fake. Remember, his name was Tyrese. Remember, he used to go by Tyrese. So we know Tyrese is real. We know Tyrese is real. So yeah, that part is true, but Derry. That part is true. Yeah, you got to read between the lines. You got to pick out what part. I mean, listen to him. Like, you got to listen to him a couple of times. Like, check. Nope, no check. X, check. X, check. It's sad, but when you got the gift of gab like that, you got the gift of gab. You got to listen. That's how a lot of people get caught out there. They don't listen. They get so caught up on the character. They get so caught up on how they say it and being that it sound all good. That person, I'm telling you. That's why a lot of people get caught up in these rom scams. You got people sending people overseas they ain't never met a day in their life. They don't even know if it's the real person. They're sending them their life savings because of their gift of gab. Soon as they meet these people, oh, I love you. And they target old lonely women and old lonely men. They target them and then they got them, oh, you know what? I'm so rich. I got such a good job. And then, oh my goodness, out of nowhere, they froze my account. I need help. Y'all better start getting these scams up to par. And y'all better start making sure if you have anybody in your life that you love, either they are a child or elder, you guys better start watching them. And you better start telling them about these scams and stuff and how not to feel sorry for people because you're feeling sorry for somebody who told you a bunch of lies. Too many women I've seen, older women, they have nothing now and they cannot get their money back because they sent it to somebody. They don't even know who they sent it to. A lot of men don't have nothing. They're looking at these young girl pictures, not knowing that if they stole the picture from somebody, you infatuated with the picture and you sending money to the girl who you think that's in that picture, but it's not really in that picture. And they, oh, you're so beautiful. Oh, I love you. Your smile is everything. And you keep. If y'all don't get nothing else out of Carbonation, because thank goodness that this is being done live where we can see it. If you guys don't take and learn something from this and pass it on, it defeats the purpose. It defeats the purpose. We can call them a liar all day. We can talk about all of them all day. But if you don't see what the behavior is, because they're not the only ones with this behavior, and try to save somebody else, it defeats the purpose. Why are we watching this? Why? And we're not going to learn something from it, because we shouldn't be watching this just to say, oh, he's lying. That's not the purpose. We know he's lying. To see what they're doing, that's not the purpose. Like I said, we almost finished because we're going to do part 3 tomorrow.
Didn't feed my soul to the point where I opened up.
You opened up all right.
Barbershop, got an RV, traveled the coast, got in tune with nature, got in tune with my spiritual self. And then I realized, like, yo, what would I do for free? And it was teach people not themselves. So I wanted to go know who I was completely because of my lack of identity. And I was like, yo, instead of complaining about me not knowing who my father is, who the fuck am I really?
Then I started searching for that, and that's how I found knowledge of self, and that's how I was able to heal all my traumas. The moral of the story is this: no one owes you shit. Let's get it. By any means necessary, get it. I'm a survivor, homie. I'm gonna do what I gotta do to survive. I'm not complaining. I'm not looking for no fucking handout. None of that. I'm gonna get it. Feel me? And that's how you gotta be. Let's get it. If you don't know what I've been through. I've been through hella shit by myself in this world. And the mentality you have to have is get your ass up and get to it. Fuck what somebody got to say about you. Stop being limited by other people's opinions. And that's another thing. The free person, the key to freedom is to be free from what others think of you and be you unapologetically. I used to be scared that if, when Young Pharaoh had put out the video, the doctor video, I got like $2,000-$3,000 to do that video. I didn't know nothing about the internet, like, you know what I'm saying? So, but my thing is, you looking at surviving that video, and like people could judge me by that all they want. I'm like, I don't give a fuck what you say about me. I'm living my life. I still got women. I got a whole bunch of women around me. I'm always gonna have women. You feel what I'm saying? Because they're gonna feel me. And you can say whatever you want to say about me. You feel me? I'm gonna go. My life belongs to you. And when he exposed me, I was like, all right, fuck it. I'm just gonna expose, because I already had exposed myself. I'm just like a real honest person. So I'm like, fuck it. I'm gonna expose myself. When people try to expose you, they're giving you exposure. Expose yourself more. Open up more. The more you open up, the more you convict people, because people are so trying to be something that they're not. So people not in love with themselves. So fall in love with yourself, and then you're gonna make people convict. You're gonna convict people because people not in love with themselves. I accept myself. I love myself, and I want you to love yourself. I don't want you to like me. I want you to like you. My job is to get you to like you. I already like me. I like me. I fucks with me. I'm just not about to I'm on here every day because I'm gonna try to get to know you. So you're so fascinated about my life, so fascinated about me. Oh shit, I'll let you get to know me. Talk to me. I give you lessons. I tell you what's on my mind. I tell you what the things that I'm teaching. I tell you about me. You feel me? But you are not a victim. And the moment you realize that is the moment you're gonna start thriving. And you're gonna come up. That's my message to you. I don't give a fuck what happens to you. Change your perspective about it. Get up off your ass and be great.
Women love to get choked. They like to get choked. They might want you to chase them and rape them. Like when I say I'm talking about like play like rape and be a little rough with them. Passionate. Women love passion. Women need to know when you touch them.
Hold up. Hold up, guys. That would be part 3. That'll be part 3. Tomorrow, y'all better get ready. Tomorrow, y'all better get ready for part 3. We having a part 3 tomorrow. Don't start, sis. Don't start with that 333 stuff. New name for him is not Nature Nut. Ew. Jerry. Ignorant. We're gonna have part 3 of Nature Boy's bond been denied. I wonder why. And I thank all of you guys for chilling in with me. I just didn't want to overpower you with too much in one day, because you know I do that. But before we tune off of here, let me see what is anything new in these YouTube streets before I turn off. I don't want y'all to miss nothing. Nope. All right, y'all can go eat your dinner. Y'all can go watch a movie. But me, I would take a few glasses out. And don't forget, I did a video on my other channel. It's a short video, but this guy done got me mad. His name is the ESPN person. Damn it, what was his name? Shucks. And I had to read him. Y'all can go check out that video. It's not too long. But I did a video on my other channel today. I'm trying to get all my peoples together so we can do that video with the stuff, with the channels and the products and stuff. So they better let me know. You just got off work, Monica. Monica, you're going to have to catch the replay, my love. But we will be on tomorrow. What time is class tomorrow? I don't know. Probably 11, 12 o'clock, maybe 1 o'clock, probably 11 o'clock. It all depends on how much his action is on his YouTube streets. It depends on how much action is going on in his YouTube streets. But I would definitely see you guys tomorrow for part 3. Thank you all for being here. Just checking how to say, hey, Miss Winters. Thank you, darling. Don't forget, guys, if Ms. Rod, you have to drop your link. You have to drop your link. You have to drop your link. And other guys, we're going to be dropping other links too, just not today. But if you are not part of Ms. Rod's, she's trying to get to 3,000. It doesn't hurt you just to subscribe. She has a great channel. You'll love her. Hit that subscribe button. Join her family. And plus, I'll see you over there too. I'll see you over there also. All right, I am out of here. Good night, good morning, good evening, depending on where you are on this globe. Peace out.